Hello, welcome into the Circus of the Broken Chain, episode 7. We are live and we are back. So, we don't have any player deaths in this one. We've had a lot of player deaths recently on the channel, so thankfully, not yet here. That player character, not players themselves, player character, I shouldn't say. So welcome in. This is our Circus show. We have Syrinscape in the background because Syrinscape does amazing audio, and that's what you're going to be hearing in the background for this episode. There we go, back into the generic circus music. We have all our players here today. You can donate to the channel. By donating to the channel, you help us out by providing amazing artwork like this for our overlays, as well as other bits and pieces, which it costs a lot to run a show. And so any donations is well appreciated. $1 or 100 bits is all we generally ask for, and every time you do that, the player that you nominate gets a reroll. We currently have not many spaced amount players. From 1 for MrLiveProducer, 2 for Dell, 3 for both Lorian Ross and Emi Rabbit, and Will having 4. We max out at 5. So that's kind of how we do things. And it helps them reroll, helps them survive, and it helps out the channel as well. The amazing overlay is done by Chibi, Hidakiri Chibi, one of our cast members on other shows. She's also a streamer. You can find her at Hidakiri Chibi on Twitch TV or Bestoke CC.
Hitokiri Chibi.
Yeah, or Bestoke CC because she's an amazing artist and this is an amazing overlay. But let's say hello to our cast members. Hi everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
My coffee mug is blurred out because branding and censorship.
Oh.
And
Wow,
I don't
that's-
need one.
Not actually. It's like because I got the blur filter for like
Yeah.
the background. Just because the mug happens to just be like, nope, no brand loyalty here. But then I put it to my chest and you can see it doesn't work. It only works if I. Anyway, we have fun.
If you want to sponsor us, we can take away the blur filter.
I too would like more dice.
Or being able to pay our players, essentially. So
Yeah, pay us in dice.
money.
Dice.
not
Dice
Bitcoin,
Dice.
one upgrade. I can't pay for my PC upgrades with dice.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
I
good point.
know, but
But
you'll have
dice.
dice.
Screw cryptocurrency. When are we adopting dice as the universal currency?
Oh,
shiny
man.
Oh,
I'd do
Yeah.
that in a heartbeat.
Don't don't get Dell started.
I'd be a millionaire.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Live Producer.
hello, Miss Love Producer. I'm Miss Love Producer. I'll be playing your hopefully longer slowed Shuni Jake Blazing Fury because it's been how many episodes?
Start on the second episode. First combat.
So, 5.
5 episodes of being a very, very slow puppy.
Yeah. 1 action. And then
Then 2 actions.
And now 3.
One day I'll be a real Shuni. One day I'll be a real fighter.
Oh
I know. At least it wasn't 3. 3 is slow.
Well,
Petrified
no. Well,
slow.
you'd be dead if that was
would
the
be
case.
yes.
Yeah, you'd be stoned.
Yeah.
That'll be calcification. Yes. Dell.
Which, by the way,
Yep.
Oh, sorry,
No, go.
the slow spell, best spell in the game apparently. For future reference, to our spellcasters.
Pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Having extra actions when there's a really interesting action economy,
But-
is really good.
But here, the slow spell is not sustained, lasts for a minute, and does not have the incapacitation trait.
So messing around with the core mechanic of the 3 actions is
Dell
really
understands.
powerful. The other thing messing
And
around,
on a crit fail, they lose 2.
the other thing that messing around is also possible is messing around with how many saves you get to when you're dying. Messing around with that economy is also really powerful,
Not divine.
especially when you've only
It's
got
not
2
divine.
saves before you die. Makes things really dangerous. I believe that's That's Bane.
It's not divine. So I will never get slow.
Oh.
But you know what? It's okay. I'll come up with some other stuff.
Leafy
to fuck
and
people up.
Azzy though.
Yes. Hi, I'm Del. I've been playing Lieriel the Liberated, your elven Aasimar escape artist and cleric of Calistria. And, apprentice to alliteration. Yeah, I'm excited. This week is going to be great. We're going to do lots of things. We're going to talk to lots of people. And we're not going to manipulate our friends into doing things they don't want to do. One of those was a lie.
Like, I had no part in preparing that. Like, did you message Will in advance? Well, obviously, because you prepared the poem. But I was just like, at the time, I was just like, wait, does Will know he's going to be put on the spot like this? Or is it just Jojyre who's being fucked here?
He didn't, because I didn't message him. But at the same time, I have been, like, Lieriel has been nudging Will. And me as Del, if there's ever, like, a time where you're like, please fucking stop. Anyone feel free to message me.
God, no. God, no.
I think Lieriel has a very good reason to push Jojyre in the way that she is, in her own mind.
In her own mind, it's valid. Real world, probably less so.
I actually think that it's an interesting take, but I think it'll all just sort of depend. But yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
Lorian, I think you're next.
Yeah, hi, I'm Lorian Ross, and when I'm not murdering monks, I'm making magical, musical, and maritime motions with my kobold sorcerer Azzy. And yeah, excited. I've been loving this campaign so far. I love these characters. I love the system, the setting. I love everything about this, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
Love the alliteration.
It's a theme.
Yeah.
Emi?
Hi, I'm Emi Rabbit, but you guys can call me Emi, and I'm playing Leafy, your... I forgot how I did it last time.
Damn.
I lost
Leafy,
it.
the Leshy Druid.
Leafy, the Leshy Druid. I'm your local diviner, and today's rune is, I believe it sounds Uruz, but it's reversed, which is interesting for us. So that's gonna
Reversed is never good.
It's sometimes good. It's
Okay.
sometimes good. Not in this case. Not in this case.
Sometimes good, sometimes bad, always vague.
Mm-hmm.
Not reversed, it means strength. I'll be back in a bit. Sorry.
No problem. We'll go to Will.
Yes, hey everybody. My name is Will. I'm playing Jojyre Vanrik, the fast-talking, bullshitting person that tries to talk a lot of stuff because he doesn't know what he's actually doing. And it's an analog for my life. So yes, I hope today we have a good time. And yeah, I'm excited for where we're going to go today.
Awesome. And that leaves me. Hi, my name's Karsh Goblin. I'm a former circus performer. I love this show because I get to dress up. I've got my top hat just beside me. It's not on me because of lighting and you got to be able to see me. And yeah, I'm really loving this. And today we're back in Abberton. We open our scene as our performers cheerily heading back to the circus tent. Cheerily heading back to their wagons. The campsite's mostly empty. There's a lot of anticipation. The large campfire, the group campfire, back in our camp. There's all the performers are there. No one else is about. All the rustabouts are gone. Just the performers are left behind in camp, and they're waiting to hear what happened.
Do we see Jojyre?
That's where we open our scene. As you enter the campsite, but again, the only people there are the performers. There's no rustabouts at all.
Do we see Jojyre? Because He
Yeah.
disappeared. He totally vanished at the end of last session.
He did his poem and then fucked her right off.
That's up to Will.
Jojyre, if you ask around anybody, that's it. The Jojyre has retired to bed very early, and he has gone to bed and has known that no one bothered him. That is everything.
You got to admit, is that going to stop L'Oreal?
I mean, is that gonna? That's a good question. Do we want to bother him?
Well,
I
he
think he's
is-
earned a rest. I think he's earned it.
Yeah, I think he needs some
You-
time to sleep.
Did you let him know at all that you were going to do something like that? Or was this completely just pulling the rug out from under him?
He did well.
That was not the question that I asked.
But it is an answer.
I knew that he would do well.
So, the rug, okay. Well, I'm amazed he was able to think on his feet so well.
Don't be.
No? Why not?
He's always been incredible at charming people.
Wow. Wow. Clearly. I didn't know you could turn that into a proper act, though. That was really something special.
It was incredible.
Well, I guess we can shower him with praise and adoring affection in the morning, but for now, I think we all could do with the rest because
Well, first off,
it's
I
been a
think
long
that
day.
we
Well,
need to tell
how did it
everybody how
go?
it goes.
How did it,
It
go?
went well.
What happened?
It
It went really well.
went
It went
incredibly well.
fantastic. I messed up.
Jake was
I tried something new,
incredible.
but
He was amazing.
overall,
You were fantastic, Azzy.
well, yeah. It went, yeah, I did okay. I'm just saying, I could have done better, but that's not to be like, oh, I'm terrible. No, I'm just saying, like, I just have a think about what could be better, what could we do next time, always improve, Not,
They
And that's
always
the way to
they
be.
did what they always did. They tried to rig the game in their favor.
Well, was there any blood spilled?
I don't think so.
There was no blood spilled.
Egos damaged
think
on their side, maybe.
You say that,
I
but
hope.
I think I saw one of the kids slip on a bit of ice that didn't freeze, that didn't thaw, and hit their head. So,
Oh.
but that we won't worry about that. It was nothing serious.
Unintentional.
Yeah.
No murders.
No,
Yet.
God's no.
So who was there? Who was actually there? What did they do?
They
It
did-
was
There was a line.
Danica
They did a
and
line.
Angelico and Victor.
Yeah.
And, they did a lot of things. They paraded around Leandris, or that's the name, right? Yes, they paraded around Leandris. They juggled as much as they do. Nearly killed a child.
Wait,
They're
nearly
typical.
killed a child?
Their typical flair.
How do you nearly kill a child?
When a
With a
knife
sword.
misses the person by about that much,
You can see like the youngest of the featherfall file, like just you're like wondering the answer to this question of like how do you kill a child, and the like May is that like you can see that she's like you're not going to kill me, and she pulls out a dagger. I'm ready for them. Put me in next time.
I just drop a kiss down on top of May's head and give her shoulder a little squeeze.
She's got a dagger. She's not kidding.
I know.
Mm.
I know. And that is why I love her. Look, it's late, May. You should be in bed by now.
I wanted to stay up with everybody.
I know. Well, frankly, now with how late it is, everybody should be getting some rest. We
even
have
is-
solidified
where
our
is
place
it?
here, so.
How long past dusk even is it?
Oh, it's night time. It's well into.
How was Blueberry?
Blueberry's okay. Blueberry doesn't like, and she starts spilling, talking about foods and whatnot. She seems to have fed some,
Oh,
tried to feed, and I tried plaiting Blueberry's hair and doesn't like it. But next time I'll see if I can dye Blueberry's hair.
oh,
We'll
I
change
don't
the
know.
colour.
I don't think that'd work very well.
Ah, but I've got my paint set.
I don't think paint comes out of fur very easily. It might not.
It
You're,
might
you're
be
right. And
might
she
be a
Yeah,
little
no, it doesn't.
harmful.
She turns
Speak
to
from
Kit.
experience.
I've seen people with like weirdly colored hair sometimes, mainly in the bigger cities. Is that something to like color hair?
I don't think that's safe, is it?
It's normally easier for lighter hair, but I mean, think about getting a stain on clothes. It's just like that, but with your hair.
She turns to Kit and's like, but what about getting scales? We can paint your scales.
You could. That would actually seem. I don't know. I don't know. It probably would wash off easier. Please don't paint my scales.
I think Azzy likes being blue, May. It kind of goes with his whole aesthetic.
I mean, depends on the.
It doesn't
paint,
have to
really.
be that shade of blue.
I've never really thought.
We can talk about it
but-
in the morning, May.
You can see that she's scheming right now.
Oh god.
Don't do anything crazy, okay?
That's okay. I can protect
Like-
myself. And she
Did you?
goes back to the knife.
Oh,
Oh no.
Did you want to? Did you want to stay in my wagon tonight, or are you going back with your sisters?
You can see her sisters are not impressed right now. They're not impressed with you, offering her safety and shelter. But they're very not impressed with her attitude right now and the fact that she stayed up. But that's not. That's she asked to stay with you if you offer.
Good.
Sisters,
Retire. I'll take May back and we'll go sleep.
I'm gonna give the other Featherfall sisters their mirrors back, or at least the ones that made it, the two that made it.
they're not impressed.
Please don't be mad with May. Frankly,
They saved our
the
lives.
ones that
They.
yes, the ones that didn't make it saved our lives.
What do you mean, save your lives?
So there's a
there
demon
was a demon in the church.
that
No,
really
there
doesn't like its
wasn't.
own reflection. Listen, in all the time that you've known me, have you known me to be a liar?
I can't make the same argument, but you can literally just walk by the church and see the destruction, so.
That also.
I love that.
Lie is literally in my name.
It is your name, yes.
Hmm.
So it's a quiet night. You try to get some sleep. Throughout the night, you're woken up with the arrival of the rustabouts as they come in dribs and drabs, mostly drunk, mostly still on a high that they were in town. Like, they don't all come back at once because that'll be obvious that they were infiltrating, but they come back in big groups, like in groups of party groups, and they seem to have had a great time. They seem to enjoy themselves, enjoy the hospitality of the town, hospitality of the townsfolk throughout the night. And it's a late night, even though you tried to get to bed early, because you're woken up throughout the night.
Oh,
Thank you. Your
loud
brand.
alert.
I'll have to try to figure that out. Your
Urban Dragon Dice.
Urban Dragon Dice. I was thinking your
Oh, I
pen.
love that name. I
Urban
love that
Dragon
name.
Dice.
That's a
Awesome.
good name.
Thank you for the follow.
That's a good name, Dice.
No, don't get started.
We love the
it's-
shiny rocks.
Even though you try to get to sleep,
Click-clack.
you're interrupted throughout the night again and again and again. You try to get back to sleep, and another group will come in, and they're around the campfire. There's a lot of shouts for them to shut up, but they're not going to shut up. They're just having fun, and they enjoy the night out. They don't usually get to see the shows, and especially get into a town, and just have fun for the night. So you get your sleep, you get your rest, you get your hit points back if you need them, and you get your action economy back.
Yay!
Mr.
Our fighter is back up to full.
The fighter is useful.
How does long rest work in
What's that?
this?
There is no
What's that?
rest, you just sleep.
Gosh, what's that? But
I think you get hit points equal to twice your level plus con.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Twice.
Twice your
I
level
don't know
plus
if that's right.
price your level plus con. That's
I haven't lost any hit
just
Twice
points,
your-
so
okay. And it's a minimum of. Is it a minimum of 1 for plus your con or a minimum of 0?
I'll do a minimum of 1. For your con.
Okay.
Because
So
I'm kind of
max.
nasty with the fighting. But if you suffered the charisma loss though, that's still in effect. So if you suffered the mange or the boils from the demon, that's still in effect in the morning.
I wonder.
It's looking better, but still in effect.
Might just take a couple days.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
these things tend to.
It's kind
you
of.
you can imagine that Jake has spent an hour in his room with a little dog grooming comb, just giving make himself look semi-presentable. And you can just imagine the morning Jake's on the little stoop of his caravan with a cup of tea, just watching everything go by.
Jojyre would have been a person to wake up very early, and if he saw that the everything on his face and the boils haven't gone away, he would be making sure to use his handy dandy disguise kit, just pat it a little bit, just to make sure it's a little, it's okay to look at, but he's dealt with this before as a young child, so he understands.
Acne.
Concealer.
That is one thing I don't envy you people
Smiley
with
face.
like soft skin for. That's rough. We get shit like that as well, but it's underneath, so it's hard. It's more annoying, but you don't see it.
It's just a part of life. You age out of it.
I just have to worry about like normal like pests and things like that.
Also, leaves turning yellow.
Bugs,
Yeah.
Weeds.
Well, weeds not so much.
caterpillars.
Caterpillars. Caterpillars.
Although when I was young, there was like a really bad infestation of like scale rot in my clan, and that would be, it was just falling out and just like bare skin underneath, and that was nasty. Sorry, that was a bit. Sorry, I don't mean to see that your face reminds me of scale rot. That was not what I meant to. Jojyre, you did fantastically last night. You did amazing.
Sorry. Yesterday, I. What happened yesterday? I don't remember what happened yesterday. I think that we all went to sleep very early, and nothing happened.
It was a really
Exactly.
good poem.
Did you write
What
it?
have you any reason to be bashful for? You did fantastic.
It's not that I'm being bashful. It's more that I do not want to bring it up again. It's the last time I'm going to perform something that I've created myself. You have to understand, I'm not like all of you. I don't perform on a daily basis. I don't make sure to put myself out there with something I've created with all of my being, because obviously that's scary. So, how about we just move along and we figure out what happened to our dear friend our old ringmaster and how we're going to hire a new one. But that's the second step, of course.
Well,
First
I'm
step-
surprised you haven't said the first step is how much money we made from last night.
Well, we didn't make any. We weren't selling.
Well, no, we were selling concessions, weren't we?
No sideshow. Yeah.
No, we're selling concessions. So how much money did we make?
There will be money made. Not a huge amount, but there will be money made. I'll figure
I
I was
think
just
that
saying that
goes
more to keep
To the
Jojyre happy.
circus and not.
I mean, if anything, if we made money yesterday, perfect, fine, but definitely not worth the tax on my sanity. All right? So how about we move today on a beautiful day? It's so beautiful outside. Look at the sun, the clouds, and we just make sure that everything doesn't happen like yesterday. We don't nearly die, we don't get more ugly, and we try to make sure that we keep a smile on our face while we're on the clock. All right? Yes. Okay.
One thing I will say is we should probably be careful today.
I think we will be.
Any,
Just something
any
my
reason in particular?
just
Or is
something
this
my
just something
rune
you're kind of
told us.
rune
Told
thing?
me.
Right.
Yeah, it
Okay.
just try and we just need to be a bit more careful.
Yeah.
Probably
Well,
nothing too
I
serious.
think-
but
I think honestly, after the last couple of days, that goes without saying. Running headfirst into that cockatrice and everything else.
Well, who wants to go catch a boar then?
What now?
The boar.
The boar.
other
Oh
thing-
yeah, the boar.
One of
The
the
wasp,
tasks
the
we were
boar,
given.
and the sheriff.
I don't see why not. Well, let's.
How long? Do you know how long we're
finish
staying
our
in this town?
breakfast first.
Why does it sound so
Uh,
dangerous?
A few more weeks, I think. We'll have another show, and then I guess it depends on if we pack up after that or
I
do
don't-
a
I
third.
mean, don't ask me. I just follow along where people tell me to go. So you know.
I think
I suppose Thunderbrand was really the one who organized like the comings and goings. So it's
Yes,
kind of up to whoever's in charge now, which we still don't know who's that's going to
I've
be.
been playing around with a couple
we
things.
done a-
I've been meaning to talk to the professor about them, but
have we thought about a funeral?
I've not really had time to think about anything like that. I mean, I think it's a good idea, but I don't know.
Something quiet, something
First of all, I
solemn.
don't know if the church here is
Didn't we do that?
any condition.
am I crazy? Did we?
We
do
talked
something
about it,
like
but we
that
didn't
the
actually
first
do
night,
it.
like where
Had
we
like
were
a
all
vigil.
kind of.
We had like a
Yeah.
vigil, like a paying
Yeah.
of respects, but we didn't have anything. We didn't have any religious ceremony. Do we know what god he worshipped?
He wasn't super faithful, not in the way that I was, at least.
I mean, he
I'm also
was-
not good at that kind of religious thing.
Well, I mean, it's different for everyone.
I mean, he was the head of a circus, so most likely the god here, you know, the god of money, most likely be the one that could do some rites, of course. I mean, if I die,
But
although I
think
don't
about it, the
believe
god of
much.
money. Are we really going to go back to the Golden Laws Church after what they said about us?
Yeah, no, I did.
And ask for
I
their
don't feel
services?
right. I don't feel right sending him off in a bank.
Well, with the asshole that was all like, "You're taking everybody's money."
Maybe
God of money, my fucking ass.
Language.
Let's
maybe we
do
could bury him somewhere in the forest.
something small.
Yeah.
That would be better. We'll ask the professor to see what he would like to do. Who's his closest friend? That'd be better. But I think the first thing to do is to solve this issue of why, how, and when are we going to get out of this town. So let's go ahead and solve this boar problem, this wasp problem, and
Find the sheriff.
exactly.
Yeah. Right. Everyone go grab your things, finish up your breakfast, and I suppose we'll head off to the woods then.
All right.
The woods.
While everyone is going and collecting their stuff, I would like to pull Jojyre aside.
Sorry.
You have a moment.
Yeah, sure.
Just a second.
Yeah. Sure. Of course, Azzy.
Look, I'm sorry that I didn't realize you were so uncomfortable with that, and I'll talk to everyone else, and if you really don't want to be in front of a crowd, we'll see what we can do. And hey, we really appreciate what you did, but I didn't realize it would make you so uncomfortable. So sorry. And hey, if you ever want to talk to me about anything, just let me know. I'm here. I've got an open ear. Don't just. And I sort of pat him on the lower back and say, "You did good." And I'll go off and head back to grab my stuff.
Just look back at Azzy and say, "Little shite," and I'm just gonna walk away.
Jake returns to his I'm gonna say caravan, but his little hidey hole with his cup of tea, just watching everything go by, watching the coming and goings of the circus, and sees that no one needs any attention. And just
Needs a banjo. And a rocking chair.
no, just watching, seeing if anything he needs to be aware of, watching the way that people are walking, seeing hopefully that people are a little bit happier about what's gone on since the circus duel from yesterday. That our character question. Del, what's the name of the illusionist that you work with? That's all?
Mordain.
Mordain is on the warpath. Just keep an eye out for that stuff. Because I'm expecting Mordain and Lieriel to have words before we head off today.
I am literally off to the side. I already have all my stuff, and I'm like looking around to know that I can, if I see her, I can just like emotionally prepare for whatever bullshit she's gonna pull. But just keeping an eye out, kind of moving away from Jojyre and Azzy, but already has all her stuff put together.
I'll spend the time to get myself from the explorer's clothing to probably the splint mail today. Which also helps covers up all the mange as well.
What else is
So,
everybody
Larry.
up to?
Oh, I was also going to say. So, Lieriel, how are you feeling today? Lieriel?
No.
I'm thinking. Fine.
You know what FINE stands for, don't you?
Why do I have a feeling you're going to tell me how I'm feeling, Jake?
I'm not going to tell you how you're feeling, but you know what FINE stands for, don't you?
I'll be okay. I'm just trying to figure a few things out in my head.
Well, you always got a listening paw here. A helping paw. You know that, don't you?
I do. And I appreciate it, Jake. I don't like... Oh, no.
What don't you like?
I don't like sharing my thoughts before I've had the time to think through them all.
How long have we known each other for?
Since you joined the circus?
Exactly. If anyone else is here you can talk to without reservation. You know it's me.
I know. And it'll be fine. I think I just need to figure out a couple things and stop being such an asshole.
Why? Every circus needs an asshole. Every circus needs a performer. Jojyre, Jojyre is pretty much is the performer. He doesn't say he is, but he's a performer. If you need to be an asshole to get him out there to do what he needs to do, become more than what he is. Be the asshole. Okay.
If I take your advice and ruin my friendship with him, I'm blaming you. I mean, I still
And?
have tea with you every night, but I'll still be blaming you.
And?
He would be perfect for it.
I know, but he has to find out by himself. But if you just give him a little push every now and again.
He's
I think-
someone we can trust.
And that is a very rare
He's-
coin in our circus. Very rare coin anywhere, to be honest.
But if he really doesn't want to do it, we can't. I just need to finish thinking. I will finish thinking, and then I will go to him with my proposal and ask that he think it over, and if he says no, then I will figure something else out. I have always had a plan B, and I will be able to come up with one this time as well. It'll be fine.
It always is. On the bright side, though,
And
we
if
didn't
it's
get
not
completely
fine, we'll
embarrassed.
make it fine.
Exactly. On the bright side, we're completely embarrassed last night. So that's always a good thing.
If I had just had the guillotine ready. Oh, that would have been an amazing act.
Well, soon. When they come back, we can actually show them what a good circus act can be.
Oh. Have you seen Mordain around?
Not yet. But I'm waiting
She
for
cornered
it.
me before we left last night. God, she's gonna be a pain in the ass.
When isn't she a pain in the ass?
That's a good point. I guess I meant even more so than usual. Ugh. I feel like fighting demons has made me lose my patience with her. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Well, there's one important thing. It's a thing.
Fair enough. Looks like the others are done talking. Come on.
All right.
Sort of.
Yeah. While everyone's talking, Leafy's gonna spend some time just kind of like sitting in the sun with Blueberry, brushing out Blueberry's fur, and taking some time taking some nourishment from the sun.
You swear,
Sunlight for the Leshy.
you swear that
breakfast.
there's honey in these fur, or
Oh.
there's something sticky in there that she's done. You don't really
Yeah.
know, but
You have soap. I can give you soap if you need
It's
soap.
fine. Sit near the river and just kind of just spend some time washing it out.
I think it's at everybody's quiet times and morning relaxation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone covered, everyone good. So where are we headed for the day? There was 3 choices left. I think the boar, the issues with the boar. There's a missing family in the mill, and then there's the mad muggers. Or sorry, the muggers gang. I should point. There'd been a concern.
Yeah, I'm inclined to think the orchard. You know, when you have weird animals and like the closet turned into a wolf, which was not exactly normal, plus the boar acting weird. Could be crazy.
I mean, they've had these, what are they called? The muggers? They've had them here for quite a bit of time, and they don't cause that much trouble. But the boar could cause a lot of trouble immediately.
And
Some
I think the muggers were more likely to find them around there in the evening, given that
Fair
it
enough.
is a tavern. So maybe go there last.
Oh, hopefully, the biggest thing is that there's not another demon we have to fight, and one that makes my face look like this more. So, you know, we can hope and pray, but let's make sure to get this animal under control, if possible.
I'm a little worried about the boar as well. It's probably just frightened and just
If
needs
it does
some-
have, you know, little Borlings? I don't know what baby boar are called. Then
Breakfast.
Small links. Yes.
Hang on. I think it's piglets.
Borlets? I don't know.
Or rats.
Yeah.
Then,
Piglet.
it might just be protective of them.
Yeah. I think it's just protecting its piglets.
Or
Well-
maybe it was under the influence of something horrible like that rat woman.
Either
We
way,
won't know until we go there.
off to the orchard we go. Fiddly potatoes.
As we go through the
What?
town, I am keeping a keen eye out for anyone from the menagerie.
Meanie. You don't see anyone in the menagerie.
Do we hear the lion?
If you wish to ask around about the menagerie,
No.
No.
I don't want to find them. Like, I am keeping an eye out specifically to avoid them.
Okay.
Because if I see them, Azzy is going to be scared of me again. And I would rather that not happen.
Not scared of you, scared of what you'll do. It's a difference.
I would
Scared
never
you'll do
actually
something
do
you'll
something.
regret.
Oh, I wouldn't regret it.
Yeah, never know.
We never know if we don't try is the biggest thing. That's what I've learned.
Are you encouraging me to commit murder, Jojyre?
I mean, if you do commit murder, maybe,
Yes.
you'll be on the run, and then, I wouldn't be seeing you for at least a little bit of time, and it'd be kind of nice, just a
Oh.
little bit of time away from the
Oh,
work.
well, in that case, and I'll just walk 10 feet ahead.
Ah,
And
shit.
just, well, in that case.
Guys
Ah,
are
shit.
so mean.
It's early in the morning. What do you expect me to do? I usually sleep till 2. All right.
Jojyre, you have
work,
chosen
work.
poorly.
Work. Yes. Let's make sure that this boar is not going to murder anyone. All right. And if anything, we'll have breakfast. Come on.
I turn back around and I wait for them to catch up.
I don't think we should kill the boar.
Well, let's just go there and
Actually, are you feeling a bit
see
okay?
where it
You're
takes
you're
us.
a bit off kilter today. There we go.
Who, me?
There we go.
Me?
No, Emi was out of focus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my camera
Alright.
just went no.
Hmm.
For
Yeah,
no reason.
I was trying to do it in RP, but no.
Feeling a bit fuzzy.
Was that really good sun, or were you just feeling a bit off kilter?
Off focus. Out of focus.
Yeah. Yeah, we're focusing.
Oh god, now it's happening to my hand.
It's your own fault.
Oh no, I don't feel so good.
Mr. Stark.
All right, back to the thing.
Ah,
How far away from the orchard now are we?
So you actually have to go through town. It's a normal day in town, which again it's quiet. There's because of the drought, because of all the issues. It's a bit of because of the drought, because of the issues. It's there's not much happiness about. There's not much energy on people to go. Yes, let's do this. Let's. The enthusiasm's just dropped, because this has been going on for a long time. Now today. It's a bit windy as well, and as you're walking into town, the wind starts picking up. By the time you get to the other side of town, though, because the fields are barren, there's no grass, there's very little water left in the river. By the time you get to the orchards on the other side of town, the wind has picked up to the extent where it's been picking up the dust and the dirt, and vision's a little bit hazy today because of the dirt. I mean, you can see, but you can't see as far as you normally would. Your eyes start stinging just that little bit. A little bit of breathing, but issues, but it's more of a case of it's just not a good day, and you haven't really experienced, especially Azzy. Would never have experienced what would be a dust storm.
Well,
really uncharacteristic.
Characteristic for what?
Just the local area. It didn't seem like it was. Ah!
Neurocock just subscribed. Welcome, Neurocock. We love you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you,
Nine months.
Neurocroc.
Wow.
Really? 5 months?
9.
9 months?
Wow.
Bloody hell. We
oh,
must be doing good if
thank
Neurocroc's
I've
around.
I've nearly been subscribed for 2 years.
I know that's
Wow.
scary.
I've got next month. It's 2 years for me.
So, as a subscription, everybody gets a hero point.
Oh yay!
The best part.
No, the best part is bringing new people and more hearts.
Yes, because we
Yeah.
love you.
Yes. Thank you.
So, we'll just quickly get through everybody's. I'm going to do
That means that Will has 5.
I have 5.
Lloyd,
I
You're
can
all
die.
Del, you have 3. Oops. And
Yay, I can-
MLP, you get 2.
I can.
I
make
get
more
2, so
dumb
I'm at 3.
decisions.
No, you are now at 2.
Worth a
There
try.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at keeping track on the character sheet. Okay, I have 3.
Yes, keep your track on the character sheet as well. Makes a big difference. That way you know how much you've got. So you're encouraged to actually use it. I think Blueberry is still injured, so if you want to give Blueberry his hit points for the day, that might
I
be
didn't
important.
realize.
Oh,
How
did you want us to try and treat wounds for him?
how many hit points does he get?
Level times 2 plus con, or is level? It's one. Or is level?
It'd
times
be
2
my
plus
level,
con.
wouldn't it? It'd be the
Yeah.
same. So
We can assume we're rules lightish for the most part here.
plus con.
Or yeah.
We're learning.
And if you want, I can try and. I mean, I'm not really. Most of what
I
I know
can
is for
give-
humanoids, but we can try and
I could give it a
administer
shot as
first
well.
aid.
Hang on.
In
I
this-
can
we're
hang
kind
on.
of in the forest in nature. I could do something.
Give me a second.
I can give guidance to anyone who wants to do it.
You can actually see that
Um,
Jake is very happy today. He doesn't feel as slow. He's a happy doggy.
With
little
guidance,
tongues
I
out.
would have a
Tail
guidance, I
wagging
have
at
a
full
pl-
speed.
Hang on.
with guidance and in the forest. I have a
Yes.
+9.
I can try doing it. I'll try doing it. Can I try
Okay.
medicine on?
I'll give you guidance for that, so you can add a +1 too.
Yay, medicine.
That's 2d8.
Nice.
I do have a healing thing for Blueberry, but it's like once a day, so
Mm.
try to avoid doing it.
Oh, Neurocroc.
Love you.
Thank
That's
you.
2 more for MrLiveProducer.
Neuro.
All right.
Don't spend your money on
Now
me.
let's go get into a crazy situation to use them up.
Yeah, I want to make bad decisions. Let's go.
Screw the runes.
No.
Don't you
I
know
have
me?
made nothing
I'm
but
joking,
bad
runes.
decisions.
I'm joking. Be very careful.
Del.
Del, that's
Thank
for
you.
That's
Ow.
brings you up to 4. I see everyone's at 4 except for Will. That's up to 5.
It's a uneven playing ground.
Yes, very much even playing ground. There we go. So, a quick talk around town. When you're trying to ask about where the orchard is, and any information about the orchard. A crotchety old man called Bosk Oldlin used to own the orchard. It's not on the outskirts of town, but it's like on the edge of town. He passed away a couple of years ago from a chest infection, and since then, the town is like he didn't have any heirs, and the town has kind of absorbed the large orchard area as a communal area for the town. So it's a community resource, And let's face it, the guy, like the opinions of the townsfolk that you speak to, the guy was crotchety. The guy was not well liked. So they're happy that his property is now freely accessed and enjoyed by the townsfolk for the most part. The concern that the town, like that the bear attack happened near the orchard, has meant that people haven't been into the orchard of late. People haven't been picking the fruit or picking the apples, even though the drought, there's not much apples and not much fruit to be had there. It's still a resource which the community haven't been partaking in because of the attack. They fear that wherever the boar is located, they think it's somewhere in the orchard, in Oldland's orchard. So you head through the orchard. It's a large expanse. Can I have? I'm going to ask. Front load this. Can I have a tracking roll? From Emi, from the druid, because let's push
Nature.
you. You can do nature rolls. Usually it would be a secret roll, but I'm pushing you to do this instead. So we'll do a nature roll.
Wow.
So you wander around the orchard for a while, failing to pick up any footprints or tracks.
Right. I have a +7.
I know.
Can I re-roll it with a hero point?
It's okay. It just means time.
Okay.
It just takes time. You notice this.
Just means that when we face the muggers, it'll be midnight.
Yeah. You notice that the orchard, it's not really cared for or maintained. There's a lot of small small shrubs and whatnot starting to grow in the areas, but again, at least it's still there. But the fruit, the fruit should be picked, but there's not much of it there from the drought. And being in the dust storm, there's a little bit of respite from the dust because you're protected by the large orchard, but still it's not pleasant being out and about. It's in the middle of the orchard, in one of the irrigation trenches, one of the muddy irrigation channels that you have to cross. There's a fallen log, which is now essentially the bridge for the irrigation trench, and it's as you're crossing that we'll have. I was going to say a spot hidden, but instead of a spot hidden, I'll just do the unknown creatures stealth check against your perceptions instead, because there's not an opposed roll. If I don't have one. Crap. Why don't I have stealth on a character? I sometimes really hate that. It's like, let's do this as a stealth roll. It doesn't have stealth.
No.
Hey, flat D20. Okay, you hear what is obviously sounds of a pig in the area nearby, and so from that we'll have an initiative instead of just a straight attack as it charges in.
Quick question: are we supposed to be able to see anything?
I'm going to be onto.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Map.
Can we have our weapons out and ready?
Yes.
Wow.
The map is
Look.
black.
It shouldn't be black, but
I love
know
you.
why.
But if we're gonna
it's
fight
like for me.
something,
If
if we're expecting a boar that's been attacking things, I want to have my whip out, even if we haven't seen it yet.
The board does not speak the common language, so I would like to speak with it with weapons instead. So
I like to speak with the boar. I like to
Just
speak
trying
bacon.
I'm going off this map to make it easy.
Yep.
I'm
There's
just
no
gonna put myself in
barriers.
the front.
And we'll uncover the map.
I would like to
Alright.
stand
And rightly
behind.
so, Azzy and Lieriel are in the back.
Yep.
So
I would have been behind Jake.
All right, there you go.
We would have been holding hands.
Oh, how sweet.
Hand to paw. La 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 la. Oh, we're off to see the board. Wonderful board of
I mean, honestly, Jojyre would be in a much better mood at this point because he's in the forest and it's kind of nice. You know, the day is actually nice. He's probably in a better mood.
Can I use nature?
Nature, yes, for initiative, because it's appropriate.
I would use perception.
I was not sneaking, so it'd probably just be perception for me.
I think I'd use nature. Why not?
I'm using athletics because the attack is actually charging at you.
Oh my god.
It is
Just a
nice.
heads up.
I have to
doesn't
re-roll.
Wait.
Just so
Oh,
Oh
tracking.
shoot!
Oh,
I
good, a
always
natural
forget
one.
to select my token.
That's what I did first as well. So, you can either take 17 or 19, your choice.
So there's
I'll
a lot
do
of
my
rolls that are
initial
wrong.
one. Oh man, my initial one though was not that good.
What's your initial one?
14. Which is,
Okay,
I don't want to
you've
be
changed.
first. I don't want to be first. Clerics should never go first. That's not how we
Has
work.
everyone changed theirs to what's needed? Jake, you've changed yours?
Yep.
No, I'm doing that now. So my original one was 17.
Man, a waste of a natural 20.
No, never a waste of a natural 20. Your dice has been prepped.
Oh, yeah. And just as a heads up, we use the critical dice, the critical cards. So for critical attacks, critical success, critical fumbles, natural 20s, natural 1s is the only time we use them in combat, and they're only used in combat. Yes, in Pathfinder 2, plus 10 and minus 10 is also a critical for attack and fumble. We just use just for the naturals because they could be used a lot more if we far too dangerous is probably the best way to put it.
We want to make the natural 20s and natural 1s extra special criticals.
Yeah.
They're critical failures and successes.
Something like that. So we have Jojyre acting first.
Okay, so yeah,
Did you
first
hear-
question.
Where is this ball?
Well, that's
We
you
don't know.
don't know. You just hear.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, good.
Shh. What was that? What's that? I'd like to look over towards Leafy and delay my turn.
You could try and look for the ball.
Receive.
I
I need to get.
But if you
Uh,
you can't both do that and delay.
Oh, that's true.
It's true. I would like to delay to after Leafy because she's the one leading this charge.
Okay. So you delay yourself to after Leafy. We'll put you at say 18. Leafy, what do you do? You can hear the animal in the area.
I'm gonna try and find the animal, like try and see if I can see it. Figure out where it
Seek
is.
action.
Seek. Just perception?
Yep. We'll do it publicly. I don't mind.
Could I use a hero point?
You can. This is why we give extra hero points.
First one on the board.
Okay.
I guess. Well, you can't see it. It'll be in the. You believe it's in the ditch, the mud ditch.
Okay.
You currently can't see it at the bottom of.
So that was one action to do that,
That's
was
one
it?
action to seek.
Okay.
You can also take
I-
the point out action if you wanted to.
So where in the ditch could I tell where it was?
With that roll, the northern end of the
Okay.
log.
You want to use the point out action.
So it's somewhere in there. Okay.
Oh, it
Can
does
I-
say indicate a creature that you could see. So if
Can't see.
you can't see it,
yeah.
then yeah.
Can I like slowly make my way over until I can actually see it?
Well, you
Really?
can make your way over, whether it's slow or not. That's up to you.
At what point do I see it?
Haven't seen it yet.
Oh God.
I'm like, oh, there it is. Okay. Can I use my last action to try and be like, hey, it's okay. It's okay.
What are you doing?
On an animal.
Can I just want
Sense
to
motive.
attempt to try and calm it down.
So what you can see is a boar that is charging right now.
It's about to charge.
Not about to, is charging. It's
It
just
is charging.
You saw it before it's in range, as in its action is being charged, like it's charging. You just hasn't reached you yet, as in hasn't acted yet.
Okay.
It's
I'm gonna
covered in
say
mud.
I'm gonna say. So I walk over, see that it's gonna charge, and I'm gonna. It's gonna charge, and then could I use? And then I'm gonna use my action to jump over the log.
Yeah. Jump over the log. You also, as you do that, you notice that it's got a smaller ball with it too.
It's got a what?
Oh, the
A smaller baby
baby.
girl there.
Oh no! That's all my actions though, so I
That's all
can't do
your
anything. Oh no, I'm in the worst spot possible.
I
Jojyre.
like how the token is just juvenile boar.
He's got a tattooed on his head.
Oh no, it's there. Okay.
Yeah. I am actually still going to delay till after Jake's turn.
I've got to do initiative because I forgot that one. Okay, well that works.
That makes sense.
So delaying again until Jade.
I'm delaying into after Jake.
Okay, I'll put you there.
Mhm.
Don't know why you want to do that. All I'm going to do
Please
is...
run away.
The idea has crossed my mind. I don't want to run away, but I was like, yeah, no. I would move 5, 10, 15, 20. I would move to about here. Do my drilling parry. Actually, no, there's nothing to attack. I don't have any shield, so I can't do a shield block.
Be defensive.
Yes, I'm doing drilling parry, which so you know I'm doing. And I'm going to keep my one actor. And I'll ready my action if the ball
Takes two.
becomes... What?
Reading an action takes 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fair enough. Then I am just going to be my normal slowed self and realize, wait, I feel better now. And that's my action. I can do more.
Wasting an action.
Well, can you actually
One of
see
the
boar?
things that one of the things saying
Oh,
that
actually,
was,
yes. No,
mistakes
can I see
players
the...
always make is wasting an
Yes.
action.
Yeah.
Can I see the ball now?
You can see the ball. Yes.
Can I use
Okay.
point out to point it at the rest of the people?
You can point out to the rest of the people.
Yay! I remembered an action.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I-
helping.
Hey, I'm helping. I point
Always
out that
use
it's
those actions.
charging.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's charging. It takes 2 movements to get there.
Mhm.
It's slowed down by the mud bank initially, but it's using up a little bit extra speed, a little bit extra of its movement, but it's using 2 movements to get you. But
Yep.
in doing that, it's actually charging. Specifically, the boar charging
Yes.
action, which is a thing.
Yes,
so
it
it
is.
attacks you in those charge
Mhm.
with its tasks,
Yes.
with a +2. 20 to hit,
Miss. I'm at 22 at the moment.
just.
With
Yeah. If that hit, lots of ouch.
Yes.
And it knows that it's real, like it just pisses off more,
Hmm.
if that's possible.
Managed to
So
parry
it
with your
strikes you
sword.
again. It's ferocious. 24.
that will hit. But is that with a charge? That's not a charge action though, is it?
That's not with a charge
It's-
action. That's the normal
Okay.
hit.
All right.
9 points of damage, minimal.
Okay. 9 points of damage is minimal. Damn. All right.
Yeah. And at this stage, you see another boar which you hadn't seen yet come out of the mud and also charge you. Oh no, charges Leafy.
What?
I
Yeah.
couldn't see Leafy. Leafy's behind the tree.
Oh no, Leafy's behind the tree, but is she hidden?
I didn't hide.
That's the difference.
Yeah, I was just hoping the
Oh.
tree would have
Yeah.
been enough cover, but obviously
So
not.
comes down here and then comes up here and then up and over. Yes, hiding is an action.
Yeah,
Taking
yeah.
cover is an action that you can select as well. You didn't do either, but you move behind,
Yeah.
which allows you to take cover if you had to, but you didn't. So it charges, and again, it has a charge as an action.
Oh no.
Yes, because boars have that. And attacks. 25, I believe, is going to be a hit. As the baby boar gores you with its tusks for 6 points of damage. And then strikes at you again with a 20 to hit
Yeah, that hurts.
for 7 points of damage.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
so rude.
Fucking baby.
We don't want to kill these
It's a
things.
baby.
Although bacon.
We don't want to
Being
kill this
attacked
one.
by a
looks like we
child.
might not. Looks like we might not have a choice.
It's not. They're not friendly.
So, Jojyre, whoops, totally skipped you. Are you finally going to act?
Yes, I am. Seeing all of this happen, I'm finally going to spring into action at the most opportune moment, because I'm going to enter the battle. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get there. No, I can't do the
No?
flat-footed stuff. No, because I went diagonal twice. That counts as
I thought you went diagonal once there.
4.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, yep, you did. Okay.
4. Oh no, yeah, I only have 5 movement speed. Yeah, so yeah. That means that instead, for my second action, I'm going to feint. I'm going to get my rapier's bent out and swipe at it using a feint. So that is going to be a deception check against the perception DC. Yeah, deception check. So I'm going to roll deception. So let's go ahead and roll deception. 28.
Critical pass.
Okay, is it critical pass?
That's correct.
Perfect. So, since it's a critical success, it is flat-footed against all melee attacks, not just mine, until the end of my next turn. So,
Nice.
and then I'm going to attack it once with my rapier.
That's clutch.
16 plus 2 is 18.
18 is enough.
Okay, I'm going to roll damage. That is 2. All right. I swipe at it, and with the one misleading flourish, I swipe at it again, chopping off a bit of its tail. That's all I do. That is the end of my turn.
And it's now Lieriel's turn.
I will. I'm going to try. I don't think flat-footed helps that. I will cast Forbidding Ward, and I am going to cast it on the boar and cast it on Jojyre because I feel bad because I've been kind of mean to him lately, as has been pointed out. And then I am going to run over here behind the tree.
Run away, brave Sir Robin. Okay.
In danger, rear their ugly head, they turn their bloody
I'm a
down
cleric,
flag.
friends. Don't know what to tell you. Well, I don't know. I think I just have to be within 30 feet when I cast it. Oh, so I think I would have actually... I couldn't do that. I would have had to get closer. So I actually get closer, then cast the spell. Sorry.
And then run away? Oh no.
No,
you've
because
already
I don't have enough actions. I will run away next time.
Famous last words.
That's my turn.
As the other juvenile bear goes up against the dog for his charge.
Don't attack, please. But these are proto bacon.
The reason being is that he couldn't do the charge because Jojyre was too close. That's why he didn't charge Jojyre. 24 to hit, 4 points of damage. Oof. That's only because he got the charge. The second one's a miss.
Okay, so 4 points.
It's so cute when the babies try to charge.
Yes, but there's still no damage.
Yes, I'm at 13.
Yeah. Azzy.
Well, Lieriel just got right in the way, so I'm gonna peek out from behind her, and one action. Elemental, whatchamacallit?
Toss.
Elemental toss for one action. Against the main ball. That is going to be a 26 to hit.
That's a
For
hit.
6 points of damage against the main one. And then I'm going to use guidance on myself as an action. And then for my last action, I'm going to attempt to demoralize it with a +2 bonus from the elemental toss, blood magic, and from guidance.
Demoralization.
Nice.
They will say.
And basically, it's just crackling with like elemental energy, and just like not even. I have a -4 because it doesn't speak my language. I presume so.
So you have a
so
-2 total.
Yeah, so this is a +6.
Yep.
So -2 to this. That's a 20
Yeah,
against
that's
his
a
will
hit.
DC.
That's it.
So it's frightened 1. Gives it a -1 to AC, saving throws, and I think
All your
2
checks and
hits.
DCs.
All your checks and DCs.
Okay, so that's the end of yours. Back to the top of the round. Leafy.
Can I try and calm down this ball that's in front of me
Juvenile, you can. You can try to bring it down one condition.
so that it's not not attacking?
Mm-hmm.
So it's what, nature?
Mm-hmm. It's currently at hostile because it is attacking you. Versus what though? I don't think that's going to be high enough. I just don't think that's going to be high enough for the 16. Sorry.
Yeah.
So that's one action. There's other actions you've got.
Run
I was
away.
really hoping that would work.
You can do the whole calm down. No, okay.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
One way to calm them down.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
I'm going to.
Why
Oh,
can't
is that?
I do
Oh, it's 2 action. Well, I want to get away. I think it's probably a good idea.
Get away then.
So what is
You
it?
can also
5?
command Blueberry to get into the
Yeah,
combat.
yeah. Is it 5 squares of movement? I can't remember where movement is.
I think it's in a weird spot. I think you have to like manually put it in on like the left-hand side.
And character speed 25.
Yeah.
Where?
Or
Under
Oh,
class.
speed.
it's on the
Yeah.
right hand under class DC.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah. 25 feet is standard for most ancestry.
Yeah, I will move back. Oh, I really don't want to attack them more. I'll say. I'll say, like, tell Blueberry to defend. Does that make sense?
Takes 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
He'll
Protect.
defend you if they come in,
But
and he'll defend himself. But to order him to do something takes 2 actions. So yeah, it takes.
is it 2 actions?
No, you're right. Takes 1 action.
Takes 1.
Takes 1.
Yeah.
Takes
Takes
action
one,
to
but
do two.
Blueberry gets 2. Yeah.
So he can hold an action with those 2 actions to if it comes in. Yes. Yes. So if you tell him to defend, he'll hold his action to, if anything comes and attacks you, to defend you.
Yeah. I'll say
Because
Blueberry.
you're
defend.
the defend, not Lieriel.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works. Not your
No,
pet.
that's okay.
Not your pet.
I didn't think that Blueberry was going to defend me.
Jake.
Well, I will do my first attack against the boar up the top.
Mhm.
You can just imagine Jake's mouth is salivating at this thought of bacon and eggs now.
Where are the eggs coming from?
I don't know. So that's
These are hits.
23 for 8.
It's 1.
Yep, I'm just trying to think. Do I want to do my second attack? I'll do my second attack against the big. Ooh. Second attack against against the ball because he's been flat-footed.
Yeah.
With the hatchet. This is the second attack.
That's a hit. Another 8.
And I will use my third action to drill and parry, so I'm plus 2 AC.
Okay.
Oh, those are nice rolls.
They were. The boar. Keeps attacking.
Mm-hmm.
The same person, that is. Wrong one.
So it'll be 22 to hit.
-1.
Yeah, he's got negatives going on. He's got a lot of stuff going on here. That's a miss. 22, I believe, is a miss.
Yes, it is.
And for his third, he's going to demoralize. Because he can do it too.
Is he at a -4 because
I didn't speak the
he
language.
doesn't speak the same languages? Does he speak boar? Is this like a giant eagle situation where they have their own language?
14, I don't believe, is enough.
What does it go against?
Your will save.
I mean, unless he
well,
has the intimidating glare
No.
skill feat.
I'm trained 4 and will, so...
Okay. So he tries to. He essentially touches you once, touches you twice, and because he's missing, he's so infuriated, he just growls at you, and seems to rally his juvenile kin. Who also.
Can Jake...
Yep.
Sorry, I was going to say, can Jake just growl back at him?
Yeah,
Sweet.
you growl back as the others try to growl at you as well. We'll do a demoralize from the young kid.
Oh,
Yeah, 7's not going to do it.
oh, it's so cute though.
Trying to emulate the daddy or mummy. 13's a miss. And the 9's a miss.
Yep.
From the juveniles. And that's their go. Now Jojyre.
Wait, did it have to move closer to attack Jake though? Because that was this one. It was the bottom
too.
one,
It
right?
was too. So no demoralize. I'm sorry, no second attack.
Mhm.
Yeah. So didn't do the third attack.
That's all right.
Had to move. Thank you. I thought it was the other one next to.
I'm going to look at the one in front of me and I'm going to feint again to try and keep it going.
Mhm.
So I'm going to roll deception. It has a -2 on its perception check because of the last feint already.
Yep.
So let's go ahead. That's critical again, I believe.
Yes, that is.
So flat-foot into the end of until the end of my next turn, and then for everybody that's melee attacking it. Cool. And then I'm going to go ahead and attack it with my rapier. Let's go ahead.
That's a hit with all the flat-footeds.
Okay. And then Damahe. Perfect. Rolled a 5. And then for my next one, I am going to actually Where is this thing? Okay.
It looks like it's on its last legs.
Oh,
Make it-
really?
Yeah.
I don't want to kill it though.
Barely holding on.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Are we meant to kill it? Were we told to kill it?
Or to deal with it.
We're told to deal with the problem, and that is open to interpretation.
Open to murderous interpretation.
It's
I
It's an
feel
animal.
it's a
I feel
wild
s-
animal. Like we're hunting. It's fine.
I feel specifically in this case, with the Leshy in the back, I'm going to try and non-lethally attack it,
Okay.
trying to knock it out. So that is that's a map penalty and also a -2. So it's -6 total technically.
Mm-hmm. But it's also
That would be 11. No, 13. Oh, but 15 technically with flat-footed. So it's 15 flat.
no, bit close.
Okay. That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Lieriel.
Sorry, give me just a second. I'm trying to see if this is.
Huh?
Yeah, that's non-lethal.
Days.
Yeah, I will sustain the spell first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, actually, it's almost dead. It'll probably be dead or unconscious by the next time, so I'm not going to do that. I'll
So
go
you drop the spell.
5, 10. Well, it doesn't drop until the end of my turn, but basically.
Go on.
15, and I am going to attack with my whip, which is already non-lethal.
Mhm.
It has the non-lethal trait, so
With all the
18?
abilities, yes. It is.
yes. So that does 4 damage. Which,
And
yay.
and it gets back up, and you just looks angrier.
I see it go down and then come back up, and I go, fuck. And I'm gonna spend my last action casting shield on myself.
Don't piss off a boar. There's a reason why a boar spear has a crossbar, because it'll still try to kill you when you've hurt it.
It's okay, so long as it doesn't kill Jake.
This one runs around Jake. Would you like to do an attack of opportunity, Jake?
Yes, I
Oh
will.
god, it's gonna. Oh god, yep.
Okay, take the opportunity with my hatchet.
Jake have Sentinel.
It doesn't happen.
No!
That's a hit.
How is this possible?
That's a hit for 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
It doesn't get its charge bonus because it hasn't moved far enough, unfortunately. But it's angry that you, yeah.
I thought that would be the end of it, and it was not.
24 to hit.
My
Yep.
goodness.
8 points of damage.
Oh, hey.
The second hit misses.
Okay. Wait, how many hits? Okay, wait.
Move
so it was.
plus attack plus attack. That'll be 3.
2
Okay,
attacks.
wait, but you said it was 4 damage and then 8 damage and then it missed?
No, 24
What's
to hit.
3 attacks? Oh, okay. I was confused.
The 4
I thought-
the 4 damage was what it took from Jake.
Oh, okay. I'm not as bad off
Not
as
as
I
bad off,
thought.
no.
I'm still bad, but not as bad off as I thought.
I don't know, is your AC 5?
Is my AC 5?
Because that was his
No.
last attack.
My AC is 17.
Okay. So,
Well, 18 right now because I have shield up.
so technically a fumble, but either way. Azzy, it is your go.
Right, I'm going to
Lyle's pissed it off.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I'm going to. What's the range?
It was
What's the range of
non-lethal
this?
damage. I was just supposed to knock it out, and then this would be
I need to
over.
check something. I don't know if both targets need to be within range or if just the first one does for this cantrip.
Swing button.
I think they both need to be, in which case I will not move closer, but instead I'll use Reach spell and then use Electric Arc. So an arc electricity will zap up from my hands to let's say the juvenile boar and the big one. And they both need to make reflex saves.
Which juvenile? The one on me or the one on Jake?
The one on Lieriel.
I assume that was the 20 is a
DC
pass.
18. 20 is a pass for half damage.
And we have a second one here. And a pass.
Both take 3 points of damage.
Is
that including their penalties? Like
Yeah.
Well, we might have just killed the boar anyway.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
The ball goes down again.
Again, I don't like the sound of that.
again? It sounds like a yet.
I'm not saying.
Why am I having flashbacks to the Karasiri?
I love some of the abilities in this game for even something as simple as a ball. It's good, beautiful.
That's me. That's
So
not
that's you. That's everyone. Leafy, what are you up to?
I'll do that one. I'm gonna use Tanglefoot.
Tanglefoot.
Yep. Oh, I miss.
You have to re-roll that.
Single creature.
I'm gonna use my shield. Wooden
Okay.
shield.
Tanglefoot shield. It is Jake's go. MrLiveProducer.
Yes, I'm just trying to think. Could I look at the boar in front of me and figure out if it's dead yet? What would I need to roll for that?
Secret nature check.
All right, go for it.
I love secret checks.
Oh, we don't.
I know.
Yeah.
Especially a check where you have so low, like you got no
Mhm.
skill at all.
I got no skill in nature at all.
You don't know. You're shocked that it got back up after
Mhm.
obvious, like what should have killed it or knocked it out at least.
Well, I will take a.
Just made it angrier.
Yep, I'm going to take a step this way. That's my second action, and then I'll do an action on the juvenile boar
Okay.
with
Is that a
my
5-foot step?
yes. Oh, sorry, not an fist. It's supposed to be hatchet, but we'll leave it with unarmed fist at the moment.
Okay, so you punch with the other hand.
Yes,
Just like
That's 3 points of damage.
I just
Punch
go
the
to sleep.
ball.
Do you want to roll the critical damage?
Oh yes. Oh, because it's over 10 over it. All
Yeah.
right.
Oh my
12
god.
far bigger than 3 points of damage.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Just punch the ball.
thank you.
Did you kick the boar into the tree or something?
Tiger uppercut.
Good God, damn.
Back up.
Aw.
Oh god!
Ow. That's my actions. So no Julian Paris. I'm at 20 AC for next round.
I love this ability. I'm sorry.
Can't blame you. If you can do it, do it for
So
it.
it's called ferocity. It's their reaction, automatic reaction. Unfortunately, because it's a reaction, you only get one reaction around. So hitting him, making him do it twice, he only does it once. But he can keep on doing it if it's once per turn.
Oh.
So
I like that.
yeah,
That's cool. Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely freaking love it. But I'll play it as a reaction, so he has to have the reaction ability. But there, because you then knock down his brother or sister, you don't really know, is going to, this one's coming after you,
Mm-hmm.
instead of Lieriel.
That's the point. I am Tanky McTankiston.
I do love this, that ability, it's gorgeous. Move to 1, so it's 1 attack for 27 for the attack.
Yeah, no, that hits.
Is it a critical though?
No, it's not plus 10.
Okay,
It's
so
I'm at 20 AC at
6
the
points
moment.
of damage. Wait, 6 points of damage,
Oof. Yeah, healing might be nice next.
and misses for the second. There we go. Jojyre.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 7.
Alrighty, so I'm going to seeing that I saw that the boar came back alive and it died again. It definitely wasn't magic, right? No like, magic
just
voodoo
pisses it off.
stuff.
If you
Okay,
try to kill it,
perfect.
just gets pissed off.
Alright, perfect. Then I'm going to move back here, right here, and I'm going to attack the one in front.
I'm kidding.
Attack the one in front of Lieriel. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it that way. So I'm gonna attack the one in front of there. So go ahead and use my rapier. So go ahead. That is 12. That is a miss. Regardless, it's a miss.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna try to attack it again. It's gonna be lethally. It's a miss. All right. I'm going to not do that, and I'm going to actually feint this
Nope,
other one over
you
here.
moved.
You move.
Oh, I did. That's right. Well, that's the end of my
You get
turn.
3.
I forget.
Lieriel.
Never mind.
Well, I am going to try and hit this little not friend with my whip.
Can you use whip that close?
Yeah.
Quick damage, please.
It has reach, but it's not like required. It's still non-lethal. Like the whip is a non-lethal weapon, so I don't know
All
if
of
that
4 points of damage.
helps. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do a 2-action heal on Jake. So
Thank you.
roll 1d8 plus 8 for 13 healing.
Thank
There you
you.
go. Azzy.
Right. Well, seeing as one's down, I'm going to conjure up. Let's have a look. Yeah, why not? Conjure up a ball of water and fling it at the ball. Try and take this out. Produce water.
Okay.
It's
a miss.
terrible.
It's another 2.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to reroll that. There's plenty of people to go and take advantage. As for my final action, I'm going to demoralize it, I suppose.
Do you roll?
Which is going to be no bonuses. So this is just -4 to this.
Possible.
Another,
Not with the
another
2 though.
10. Nope. That's 2 natural 2s in a row. Let's go.
The reason why I
At
pointed
least
out.
it's not an at 1.
The reason why I pointed out because I believe 2 was also Leafy's casting as well.
Nature? Or tracking. No, I think that was
Yep.
a 3.
No, it was a 2.
It was a 2?
Either way, Leafy, Emi, sure go.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell Blueberry to go attack it, and
A bear companion more useful than Trinket?
I'm gonna try. Is it gonna matter that Jojyre is in the way? I don't think it does because
Depends how much you like Jojyre.
I'm just it gets a it'd get like a cover or something, wouldn't it? If
No.
I no,
Depends
So
what
I-
you're doing, but I would
well,
say
because I wanted to try that,
Yeah.
I would probably
No.
wouldn't have hit.
I wouldn't hit.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have forgotten cover.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, so I told Blueberry to go attack as well.
Use
The
Blueberry.
blueberry moves up. And is going to make a claw. Make a jaws attack.
That's a hit. All of 1 damage.
Yep.
Num num.
Num num.
So move
Can we just
attack.
rename that attack to Num Num?
Num num.
Num Num.
Jake, go.
Oh, okay. Well, seeing that, I will do. Jake is going to be attacking the juvenile boar, who's not dead, and will do it.
Unconscious.
Well, yeah, and it's going to be lethally because I'm pissed off. So with the hatchet,
Oh
that's
You
a critical.
got
no. Sorry, Leafy.
Uh,
I tried.
Fine. At least one of them's not dead.
The go card 1.
1? Okay.
Yep.
By the way, you know how I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that we have like 4 cards left? And so like the next... So when we
Yeah.
get to we only have 1, we've got 1 card after this. We haven't got any criticals in those 2 weeks with regards
At
to
all.
None.
That's
That's
good
been
and
sitting there for
bad.
a while.
Wait,
That's
when,
good.
when you pick 3, are you discarding all 3 or just the one that's
I
already
discard
been
all
picked?
3. They all go into the back to keep that shuffled order.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I put them all at the back. Yeah. So you did a melee strike, which is a slashing damage. I don't think it's going to really be appropriate, but missing ear is what you've just done. You chopped off its ear. It takes -2 circumstances penalty to perception checks, charisma-based checks, except for intimidation until healed. You cut off its ear.
Yeah.
You know, I was really like, when I see someone without an ear, I'm just like, you can't be charismatic.
Hmm.
That's how that logic works.
And I have to ask this: was this over 10?
Roll your critical. Well, that's
I was going to
20.
say roll
it's a
critical damage.
natural
So
20.
that's 20, so
I
roll your
have to
critical damage.
ask.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Still up.
Well, and
was
keep
my
in mind,
first
it hasn't,
attack.
it hasn't gone down yet, so it'll still.
Second attack, I'll do
Yeah.
non-lethally because
Because the first one almost killed it.
pretty much.
That got your anger
That's the
out.
sharp end. Other side of the axe. That's a miss.
Miss. And my third action will be drilling parry.
Okay.
And I'll do... Oh, it's running. Do you want me to
Or maybe.
reflex?
That's on you.
Alright, fuck it, reflex it. So that'll be with the hatchet. I'm sorry. Still takes 3.
Okay, so takes 3 points of damage.
Comes back up.
I was waiting for that. There we go.
1, 2, 3.
Still does the same.
Just a
thing in these
formality at
circumstances.
this point.
And just runs away. It's quicker than you.
But
And
is
it
it
knows
quicker
the
than
area.
my reach? Is it quicker than my reach spell, Ray of Frost?
You're gonna murder it.
You
We
can
were told
spend
to.
3 actions.
Yeah, 3
Let's
actions,
see.
reach spell. I mean, I don't even think I need to because it's no,
It's
it's only
150
60 feet away.
right? Yeah.
It's only 60 feet away, and the standard is 120 feet.
It can get about 80, but in the ditch, you're not going to get a clear line of sight unless you run after it. That's
Well,
the catch.
yeah. Move 25.
Like the ditch itself moves. The ditch is about 5 foot down and it's mud. It's an irrigation ditch, which is now just mud. and that's the issue. It's like you're not going to be it's off the map at this stage. It's getting that clear line of sight is not going to happen.
All right.
I think
unless you spend the time to just hunt it down.
I just think. What do you think? Because we've told if this thing is.
It was the big boy that did the attack,
if it learns to be like
right?
its parent, it can grow up to be attack people. Just like its parent.
Soon as I can, Leafy's gonna run over to check on this boar that's currently unconscious.
Is it unconscious?
Yeah,
Yep.
the juvenile one is
Yeah,
one of the
that
other
one's
ones.
unconscious. That one's dead because it pissed me off.
I'd like to check on it and see if I can do anything for it.
Injured
I'm gonna
badly,
tell. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Azzy to go through
but
if you can do it.
It'll survive. It'll recover.
Do what?
It can.
You have to do it if possible.
Do what? Oh, kill it.
Yes, please.
The last one.
Yes, if you can, just quickly.
All right. I'm gonna try and go after it.
It'll take about 5-10 minutes of hunting, but you'll be able to track its footprints. You'll be able to track where it's off to. And you're able to,
I'm definitely going with Azzy.
you're able
What are
to
you gonna
finish
say?
it off
Mhm.
without it attacking you. But
Um,
it also goes back to its lair.
Ooh, there.
And its lair it's under a fallen log. And you find what looks to be a corpse of some kind, of some small creature that's stuck under the log, which it has gone back to, which is obviously the nest.
First of all, Jojyre, could you just grab it?
Yeah, sure. I'll grab it and tie it up. Yeah, fine. No worries. How about we remember this place and we bring everyone over here because
Can I make a nature check to identify what this animal might be?
is it a humanoid corpse?
It's humanoid.
It's humanoid.
It's a gnome. The colour of the hair, the brightly coloured hair, gives it away. The gnome.
Jojyre, there's a dead gnome here.
A dead gnome. Well, that does not
Yeah.
bode well. How
It
about
really doesn't.
how about we bring the people more versed in? Can you tell how long it's been dead for?
Medicine
Nature or survival?
or medicine?
Medicine.
I'll
That's not good.
let you roll either one.
Medicine or survival?
Yeah.
Both are crap.
I thought your medicine was
Do
good.
medic- No, my nature's good.
No, he
Ah.
uses nature for his healing.
Yeah, I got natural healer. No, that's
Yeah.
a 6.
You have no idea.
No idea. Not
Well,
a
we
clue.
should probably
Oh,
bring
God.
people that are good at medicine, or rather, people that are good
It-
at identifying dead bodies. Then.
However long, it's kind of
I have
rancid.
seen dead bodies.
Oh God, poor guy.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Actually, we all have
Is it
seen a
how,
dead body.
How fresh?
Oh, that's
is
true.
it?
We
Is
all
it-
have.
Well, with that
Is
medicine, you
it,
can't
is it
tell.
recently deceased?
I'm not giving you any
like-
information because that's the your.
No, I'm just saying from just like.
Like, is it
Is
rotting?
it like bones or is it?
It's been gnawed upon.
Okay. So it's been
Okay.
here a while.
It's
It'll
been
go
num
gnaw upon you
nummed.
if you went down.
But it doesn't look like it was killed in the last like couple of
30
hours or day or
seconds.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Alright.
He's been here a while.
Give the others at least.
Yeah.
what do I know about wild boars? Like young wild boars living without their parents.
Let's do a nature check.
Nature check.
Yeah, we'll do it openly.
Open.
You don't know about juveniles, though. You know that they're very boars are very territorial. But you don't know specifically about juveniles and young living without parents.
There's a dead body over there. A gnome was murdered. We have to go. We have to go see. Come help.
What? Okay. Oh. Lead the way.
I lead them.
Yeah, we go.
A few hundred meters to the north, following the irrigation ditch, there seems to be a nest of sorts with another fallen log, and stuck under the log is what's left of a gnome.
Can I do a medicine check?
Yeah.
Can I assist?
Yeah. Assisting is doing the same skill
so-
check, getting 15 plus. I think.
So I roll.
As he's sustaining prestidigitation to deal with this
Medicine?
smell.
Or the mud
Okay.
stopping the
So
smell.
I don't get a bonus.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Can I re-roll that? I should do better than that. I would like to spend one of my hero points and re-roll that because I want to know about dead bodies. I think that it would be fun if my character knew about dead bodies.
Roll for CSI.
Roll for CSI.
Yeah.
Yes,
Better.
25.
Critical in this case.
Hey.
It's been there for a couple of weeks. It's been gnawed upon for a couple of weeks. It's about a week, I should say. And as you're investigating the body, you notice that he's got a few things on him. I'll use that as a perception check as well. No, I'm using that also as a perception check. So you find on
works
him,
for me.
you find on him a small scroll tube.
I'm just like passing these things back to Jake as I'm looking at the body.
Jake's putting his various other pockets.
So he's mostly stuck in the mud with leaves that have now covered him over the time. He has been gnawed upon. This seems to be his nest. Seems to be the nest of these animals. And I'll also give you that 25 medicine. What looks to be, you can see the remnants of, because it is mud, you can see the remnants of small little tracks that you recognize of rat tracks that have been here, not recently, but in the past. Like a swarm of rats
Right. So
within the last
I'm
week.
fairly certain. Okay, so it's possible that this wasn't a murder. It's possible that just a tree fell on someone, but I highly doubt that. I'm actually so it's been dead for maybe about a week, judging
week.
from the state of the bugs. And I mean, it's cold. It's not like, I mean, for the temperature.
Has
here,
it gone to a liquidy state yet, or is it still pretty?
It's kind of I mean, it's still solid. It's mostly been chewed up. You can mostly tell from the.
Do you reckon this is why the boars were attacking
bugs.
people? They gained a taste for humanoid flesh.
Is that how it works?
But I actually think that this might have had something to do with that rat woman.
Oh no.
She murdered a gnome.
In terms of the
Well,
boars can be
or
kind of
at least
territorial. so-
There are rat tracks here. I mean, it's possible that there are just rats around, but it seems weird that there would be rat tracks here and not rat bodies, because I would think the boars would eat them, I guess. I don't know. What do boars eat, Leafy?
Looking at the body and kind of like where it's been eaten, do I notice a distinct difference between, say, a boars biting into it, and do I notice any smaller bites that might indicate rats biting into it?
I'll give you again. I'm using the medicine as a perception check as well because it was such a high roll. It looks like the boar was the cause of death, as in tusk wounds was the cause of death.
Yeah.
And with the nature as well, it seems that the rat trap, like the rat trap tracks, is around the same time. So it's hard to say how long ago, but maybe around the same time period.
So there's no indication that the rats were eating the body.
No indication at all that I was eating the body from the rats. But when I say rats, I mean swarm size. When you have a look at like where the mud hasn't been trampled by the boars. There's large areas where you can see there's tiny little footprints.
If I look at the map that I took from that woman, are there any notes by the orchard?
There's an X.
Is this next?
An X means that I've already
Yeah.
done what I need to do here.
Is the X around the area that we're at right now?
Not specifically.
Just at the
the
orchard.
notes say that, like there are notes when you're going through, mentions that this is a valuable resource for the community.
You know, I wonder if the rat swarm chased the creature here. The gnome here. You know I would run away from a rat swarm. I did run away from a rat swarm, so I think it would be pretty easy to direct them in this way, and
Then how would you...
someone just stumbles across an accident.
The
I mean,
tree
you can
that...
see here on the ribcage where it was gored in. Horrible death.
Was there rat swarm footprints near the tree as well? Like, would the tree has been fallen, cut, pushed?
Oh, the tree itself is older.
Okay,
Yeah,
so...
when you look in the area, it looks like it's almost been pulled into or pushed into that where it is.
Okay, so that'll be maybe the mama board. Maybe
So you
made it.
saying that the cause of death was the boars, not the tree?
The cause of death was certainly the balls, yes.
Yes. You
And
can
the tree just
see
seems to
where
be the
it's
lair.
sort of broken in their rib cage with the. Jake, what's in that case that I handed you? Was the case the only thing that we found on them?
A small dagger. They look like the clothing is just caked in mud. What's left of the clothing is tattered. But it looks like it was not local. Like it wasn't the rags of the local.
Oh,
Yeah,
which
I'm
one
mostly
again?
looking for items. I mean, if they have a coin pouch, I'd look for that. That's what you always look for when you see a dead body.
There's a coin pouch that's somewhere in the mud here.
Oh,
And that could be a lot of searching.
yeah. What's in the case? And then I'm just going to do a detect magic.
I'll wait until the tech magic's done before I open the case.
Do you press the button?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It. Load.
There you go, check magic. So you cast check magic. There's a faint smattering of magic in the area.
Well, there's something around here.
I take the scroll
It's gonna
case
take-
and open it very, very gingerly because I expect it to blow up in my hand.
Give me the dagger while you do that, and I will
hmm
read the aura.
I pass the dagger back to L'Oreal.
If
And
you're
I have
focused on the dagger, it's not the dagger that's magical.
daggers are fun though. You can throw daggers.
Daggers are fun. I have a few myself.
And inside are two scrolls.
Oh.
Okay.
I pass the scrolls to Azzy.
Yeah.
Have a look at.
Can I even read these?
Let's see.
What? I'm kind of more. My magic's a bit more intuitive. I don't really.
Arcane or primal?
Primal.
Primal, then maybe yes. For one of them.
Oh. Oh, this one. This one. Yeah. I think this one is kind of more. It's the language is kind of more in the elemental stuff. What can I understand what it does and what spell it
Does it have
is?
an identifier? Like,
Yeah. Can I roll to identify?
yeah, we'll
magic?
do it openly. I'm good. I'm okay with openly.
Okay. So that is a nature. I guided myself in the battle, so it can't be guided again, so that sucks, but 12.
No.
Can I
I
have a
got
look?
nothing.
I
Yeah,
think it's
Leafy,
10
what
plus
do you
the
think?
spell level.
Can I have a look?
If the spell is a common spell from your spell list or a
Uncommon.
spell you know, you can spend. Yeah, so
Okay, so
I don't know
nature.
about primal.
So it's a rare spell.
Or
Lishi
uncommon.
Lishi and Azzy are going through that spell. I pass the other scroll to Lieriel.
Is it divine?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Oh,
I think the
Leafy,
nope
yes,
was for
yes.
me.
The no was divine, but the identifier or what it is, the scroll is a 3rd level spell called Unseasonable Scroll,
Ooh.
and that's a show to players. So it's a arcane or primal, 2 actions, somatic and verbal, range 60 feet, area 20-foot burst, and duration until the start of your next turn. You issue a blast of sudden wind that ripples outward from the center of the burst. The wind extinguishes small and magical fires, disperses fog, mist, etc., scatters objects light, bulk, or less, pushes unsecured objects of bulk 1, 5 or less 5 foot, away from the spell's origin point. Each medium or small creature in the area when you cast the spell that moves into the spell's area, or that moves into the spell's area, must make a saving throw. So success, unaffected; failure, knocked prone. If the creature is flying, gets critical failure instead. And if they've failed, like critical failure or flying, goes 30 feet and takes 2d6 bludgeoning.
Ooh,
And he's knocked prone again.
That's. I need to look up the rules for scrolls because I don't know how they work.
You must have it on your character. Oh wait, I believe it's something you need to have access to.
To cast a spell from a scroll, the spell must appear on your spell list.
Yeah.
You use your spell attack roll in DC. It also gains the appropriate trait for your tradition.
Yeah.
Any physical material components and costs are provided when it's created, so you don't need to provide them when casting. And you must replace any required material component for that spell with a somatic component.
Okay.
If the spell requires a focus, you must have that focus to cast the spell. So I think
need a focus
since it appears on your list, then you can just do it.
Yeah.
Can you learn from a scroll?
I don't know that part.
That's the question for later.
I think you can. Learning a spell is a thing that there are mechanics for.
Figure that out
But
later.
I'm gonna pass the other. I can't.
The other thing doesn't seem to be a spell of sorts. It's more instructions.
Oh.
You're coming at it
So
thinking, this is a spell, you're trying to figure it out, and it's
Like,
not actually a spell.
Just like, oh, this is in the common language.
Yeah, but you're trying to figure it out as a spell, like as a scroll, or etc., spell scroll. That's what you're expecting, but it seems to be instructions for something, which will require a craft check instead.
Crafting check.
Yes, to identify.
Alright, you can gain access to a new spell of your tradition from someone who knows that spell or from magical writing like a spellbook or scroll.
So yes, you can learn.
Okay.
Spend an hour per level of the spell.
And there's a cost.
Reading it. Have materials, you have the right price for transcribing it, and then make a skill check.
Lesser antidote.
Oh.
So instructions on how to make lesser antidote.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, okay. This is for like poisons and such to, help remove them.
Remove them?
That would have been really useful a few years ago.
I mean, does any of us even know how to craft?
Well, that was a 20, and we got a result of 21. So I don't think that's.
I don't know.
I choose to believe that the natural 20 is because Lieriel has some experience with poisons in her time and is like, oh, I know exactly what this would do.
Yeah.
Oh, wormwood, arsenic. Anything else around the area which might? Oh, when we actually come? Yeah, no. How long ago did the owner of the orchard die?
2 years.
Oh, yeah, so it's not the orchard owner.
No.
Azzy, I'm assuming you're taking that scroll?
I mean, I can. I wouldn't be opposed to letting someone else have it though. If they Leafy.
I think you and
Let's
Leafy are
see.
the only ones who could.
You can have it.
Are you sure? I got the bracelet, so if you want this, it's totally all right.
You could do some pretty cool things with
I'll
that,
say as the
Leafy.
GM, there's a big difference between there. Leafy could only use it as a scroll, as an extra spell. Leafy can use it to learn the spell.
I mean, Azzy can use it.
So
to learn
Azzy
it.
can then learn to use it as a spell.
Yeah.
But that's the two
We
differences.
both can. We both can, can't we?
She'll get the spell anyway.
It's prepared. She'll get it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
There's the
druids are
difference.
prepared casters, not spontaneous.
right. Okay. And so does that count against the spells I've already learned? So if I pick like 3 spells and leveling up, and then learn that, is that? Do I learn that in addition,
I'll give it
or
as
is
a free.
that?
I'll give it as a free.
I think you learn it in addition.
Is it a bonus spell?
Yeah, I'll give it
That's
as a
what I'm asking.
bonus, as a free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, damn. Okay. Yeah, I'll hold
Yeah.
on to it then.
Because we changed how we do spellcasting to have a bit more phonetics, by the way, if you're watching. So we'll end the scene there. We'll actually go on a break because it's about that time. And there was a lot of great role playing as the starters, like the recovery from the events of the previous night. I actually really liked. If you were new to this episode and didn't see the last episode, go check out the last episode. It's on YouTube. That's why there was like so much.
What's
because there was
the
a lot of
poem?
stress
Mm.
last episode. A lot of amazing performance last episode. So
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
yes, and if the comment is negative, don't do negative. Be positive. Even
No,
if you didn't like it,
leave
still be
us
positive.
negative
Be
and tell us where we can
positive.
improve.
Wasp positive.
Lie. Either way, we'll be back soon. Stick around. Got to get our audio working. And Circus. There we go. We'll be back soon. Bye. And we're back. Awesome. Hey, thanks for sticking around. We've had some weird conversations offline, including in-character conversations, which always feels weird, but it's
Was
kind of
for half a
entertaining.
second. My mistake.
It was
Yeah,
only- it was
stuck in
only just
character.
half a
For the
second
stream.
because I pointed out immediately because I love it. And it's not the first time it's happened. It happens on other shows too. It's great. I love it. If only they're on the show so you could see them.
Why should we make your job easier?
I know.
Because it's nice and we're nice people.
Well,
No, you're right. That's wrong.
That's
We're
debatable.
not.
Well, you're amazing role players. You're the talent here, not me.
We're
So, yeah.
theatre kids.
Oh, I was
That
AV
is true.
kid. I was in the background making sure all your stuff worked well. The unsung hero.
Techies
Anyway.
are still theater kids.
Anyway, so we have gone through the orchard. We have looted this poor dead gnome. We haven't found
Is
his
there
money yet.
any identifying things on this person? Any like
I mean,
things with a
I mean- They don't.
signature?
There's
Just so we
nothing-
could.
there's not much left, and everything's covered in mud. From what you can see, though, what's tattered of his clothing, he's not a local. He's like what he's wearing is more than what a local would wear, as in it's classier, it's less tattered, it's more refined. So you'd say he would be a traveller.
We should
Doesn't look like
probably
he's from around
report.
here.
We should probably report it.
I would assume that we should.
To the
definitely
sheriff when
should.
we rescue
we-
the sheriff from the mad muggers. I
We-
was like, oh yeah, we've
Right.
rescued you. And oh yes,
Why
here's
did the muggers actually have the sheriff?
Maybe report it to the mayor.
well, what's left in that docket for today? We have the orchid.
Yeah, we could always stop by the mayor's on the way to the mill.
Yeah, I like this.
Fine.
Oh,
Sounds good to me as well.
right, to the mills.
Oh,
I take some time to let the boars free, the baby boars,
Well,
making sure that they're like into the wild.
Can we take back? Can we take back this the big one and like give it to a butcher or something, just so it's not wasted?
well, that's two
Yes.
sides of the coin right there. So
Well, no. The
If
It's
it's
still
dead,
a-
we don't want to
as we-
waste it.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
big one's
exactly.
already dead.
you know,
Well, and one of the small ones is already dead.
nothing's worse than than killing something and then just not doing anything with it. That's that's sacrilege.
Yeah,
It's
it's pointless.
Get it butchered,
Things
and
need-
then we'll do something with it.
you've
And the town's
you've
going to
wasted
die.
a life for nothing. But at least if you eat it, it'll provide life for others. It's
And-
nature.
and the town is going through hard times, so food is
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
I'd try to ask: are you releasing the boars back into the orchard?
No,
Okay,
the
so
the juveniles. Leafy will take them, somewhere.
on the big map,
Um,
town map.
I mean, are you gonna put it in the forest near our camp?
I don't.
The place is mostly barren.
The forest would probably be its best bet.
Near the circus. Okay.
I'm sorry, but it's the only place it'll survive.
It's also on the way a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, we just need to remind everyone to not go in the forest.
I need to do that or
Well,
try
it's
somewhere
only
further
baby.
upstream.
The whole area is just is mostly barren, and again, like the dust storm today is starting to get to. Just to emphasize the fact that it's dry right now. Everything is dry. I totally forgot to give
Is
you
this
-1
is this a
before.
hot climate? Is this like is this
Wait,
we're on
-1?
an island? And is
We're
the
on an
island
island.
like a hot climate?
It's going through substantial drought, is what you've been told.
It's kind of like Mediterranean.
So it's going through substantial drought. Hasn't rained for a long time. The rivers are low. This is not the first dust storm that they've had. That was been mentioned as well. Crops have been failing.
I'm not sure if there'll be enough food for this boar to survive long though.
No.
No, we're not gonna let it eat more of a corpse. I mean, if there's no food for it in the first place, it's most likely why they resort to eating corpses. Leafy, it is up to you what you want to do with it. If you want to release it into the wild near the trees, that's perfectly fine. I know that animals mean a lot, but it's whatever you want to do.
There may be squirrels or rats or other small prey. Or
We've been running into a few things near the camp, haven't we?
Yeah, there's a few
I mean, the
things that they could probably feed
snakes
off.
and the rats and the
And-
more rats and
And
the
the
more
chicken
rats.
that's the chickens that turn
Do
things
I-
into stone. And
Do I know if
everything.
wild boar are native to this area?
You wouldn't even know the area, but you would say yeah.
Yeah, like this is pretty normal. So there's probably more boar in the area somewhere,
Which are territorial.
which are
Yeah,
territorial.
probably kill it.
They will, yeah.
Can we teach it a trick? Can we teach it to work on a ball?
We could take it with us, but
I would suggest against adopting another animal. We've got a lot of them.
To keep in mind, that is another mouth to feed. And we don't have anyone to train it. I mean,
Can you adopt every? Well, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's.
No.
Mm.
I think if it's not born into circus, it should stay free.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it will survive if we let it go. It's also injured from the battle.
I mean, it's not going to learn any tricks, but you can maybe nurse it to health a little bit, maybe, and then release it. If we're going to be here for a week or two.
I think we'll find the same issue in a week of it getting into fight with other boars over territory. There was probably a reason that it came into the orchard looking for food.
I'll put a hand on Leafy's shoulder. It's all right.
Yeah,
It'll provide for the town.
yeah. It's the way of nature.
So what's the decision?
So I think we're gonna
Let it go. Let it go.
it'll suffer.
Try not to. It's better to not interfere with nature too much. We've already interfered a lot, but let's not push it any further.
It will suffer if we let it go.
Suffering is part of nature.
Undue suffering isn't.
I think, as we mentioned, the town is suffering. The meat would be good for it.
That's true. It won't suffer.
It won't lead
Just
to.
put it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think, yeah. Leafy's gonna take a moment to kind of like brush pet its fur while standing up and kind of like looking over to the party.
Do you want to, or would you rather one of us?
I would rather one of you, please.
All right. Jake, how about you and me go take care of this?
Maybe while you guys take care of the boars, maybe we should go tell the mayor about the gnome.
Yeah, good idea. Well, let's go do that. You and I.
Sure.
While the others take care of the messy
Yeah.
business.
Sounds good. All right, Jake, get the big one. I'll take the small one.
I
Do we
can
have-
get the other small one.
Sure. Alrighty.
Meet us close to the mill, but not
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, don't go
right
inside
out
on
there.
your own.
Maybe at the bridge near the mill.
Yeah.
But
Near the
don't get
bridge.
too lost. Don't get too lost, children. Just don't get lost.
It's not a big town, and also I'm not a child.
Sorry. I'm just saying. You know.
Right?
All right,
Come
let's
on.
go.
So yeah, just without going into too much.
I just want to say this.
We got-
Boars are very, very, very heavy.
Especially a big grown boar.
Mm-hmm.
Like carrying what the juvenile boars is a big struggle to carry any form of distance.
Do you think-
the large one will need a cart?
Yes.
It will take several people just to get it onto the cart.
I think maybe just going and telling the
I think-
butcher about it.
Yeah,
And then...
we're going to
It definitely.
dispatch of the unconscious one and then find a butcher
Yep.
and then meet them.
As you
Basically
start trying
be
to
like,
pick them
"Hey,
up and
free
work-
meat."
and work, yeah, we're not going to be able to carry. It will take
Free
the
meat?
cart, it will
You're
take-
not going to sell it?
Oh, that's actually that's on Jojyre. Jojyre might.
Yeah, you can just see Jake going up to the ball. Jake looking at the ball. Jake tries to lift up the ball. Makes a valiant attempt, and then the ball falls on Jake.
Jake, you're smaller than that.
But I make up with my big heart.
We probably need more people than this. I think we took it too much. We already overestimated the weight of the ball. Yeah, let's go to the butcher. We'll pay him in a bit of meat.
First,
And
we
we'll
should
just sell it at a high margin.
we should dispatch of this one just in case it wakes when we leave. I'm assuming we've waited for Azzy and Leafy to leave.
Waving them leave across the horizon.
And I will just take the dagger that we got from the gnome.
We don't need to go into it.
Yeah.
Dispatch of it.
We don't need to.
Dispatch.
It's as simple as we don't need to go into it.
The most emotional we've been over a wild boar.
Anyway,
It
so we
feels
eventually we make our way to the butcher, and we
I
told the
could have
butcher
made a
about
really
the
bad
meat.
joke then, but I won't.
You can get about 5 or 6 silver from the butcher. The town doesn't have much.
Oh, we don't ask. Well, actually, I'm actually thinking not for the money, but for the meat, so we can pass some of the meat on to the circus, so we actually have food.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the circus should be butchered for the circus. Meat for our workers. That's the whole thing. And we'll give some of the meat to the butcher as the payment for butchering it for us.
A deal can be struck easily. And of course, Jojyre pushes it so it's in your favor quite substantially. Just assuming, Jojyre.
Yeah, of course. Throw in a knife too.
You're an excellent negotiator, dear.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
At the mayor's. Who's going to the mayor instead?
It was Leafy and Azzy.
Azzy.
Leafy and Azzy. Okay. At the mayor's. You again, as you've seen the mayor's residence, and has gone through it before. He has a servant who, it seems more like just like someone who's there, not really someone that does a lot of work because it doesn't seem to be paid. Just more someone that just helps out. And you're not shown into the hunting room or anything, just a nice sitting room. You're giving some food, which is quite nice. It's meager food, but it's nice to have something different and something local. He admittedly doesn't recognize or know about any travellers, but he does admit that we have travellers go through here, and it certainly doesn't sound like a local. We haven't had anyone missing except for the Hawthorne family at the mill. But Houghton family, Hawthorne. I just found the spellings like wow, no, Hawthorne family at the mill, and of course our sheriff. But I'll ask around and see if anyone knows the person. We'll make sure that he gets the proper burial at the church. Apparently everything's dealt with at the church, and our priest is happy with everything, and like nothing was stolen.
Yeah.
So, well, none of our possessions were stolen, though he's talking about a book that was taken.
Yeah, we saw an imp, like a little red devil,
Yes.
reading a book. You think it might have been taken by him?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was in this book? Why is it important?
I don't know. He keeps on telling me it was a holy book of the church. It's from memory. It's always been on the center point of the church. I don't really know what's in it. That's for the priest to know, not for us, not for our laymen. But if it's important to the church, it'd be important to actually get sorted out and get fixed up for him. But we'll keep an eye out for the imp. Or any other demons around town. It's certainly not something that's common around here?
Well, hopefully with the one in the church taken care of, it shouldn't be a problem.
Hope there's
Anymore.
nothing else that's hiding
Exactly.
dark.
Well, who knows?
or in one of our alleys.
Might there be something hiding in your alleys?
Or demons, or... And it's at that point that we go to a map. As
What?
three of you are walking past an alley.
Oh my goodness. I wonder which three. Wait.
Oh, wait. We split the party.
You did.
And I
You guys
said,
are so good
don't
at
split the
this."
party.
I could have swore the children would have been the one that would have been taken.
Not me, the children, the children.
Think of the
please.
children.
The children first, not me.
I've got to
Children
get
first.
the party.
Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah, well, more than that. Think of the children, the young and tasty.
it's Lieriel, Jake,
Larry, it was just Larry and Jake.
And
yeah.
Jojyre. And Jojyre. We're not leaving you behind. Mostly because I will probably die if we do. I need a shield of at least two
that's
people.
not a donation dice to Dell, by the way.
Oh, I didn't even see. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Thank you,
Oh,
hero.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Didn't even see. I'll get that sorted. I was just doing something offhand because scheming. By the way, I set up this encounter while we're live. So, again, scheming.
I hate you.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, fair enough. Your keeper will remember this.
My Call of Cthulhu keeper will remember this. That's okay. Great. So as you're going through town, the dust, like you've dealt your business and you're on the way to the bridge, and you're passing an alley, and I'll put you. The map doesn't really line up. We'll get that sorted in just a moment. I know how to do this. The 30 by 30, not 25. There we go. 30. There we go. Save. And then I have to go into this and go to the map layer, 30 by 30. It's been a while since I've done live map making for encounters. I miss it. Pixels, no. Units, 30. Oh, not 430. 30.
That's a bit better.
Yeah.
There we go. Can everyone see even when you're not got your tokens on?
Yep.
Yep.
That's a bit better. So as you're walking through town, and you're not like you're talking about what's just happened, and you're not really thinking about like everything. And the dust storm is just, it's although you've got some respite on some streets, this is one of the streets where it's just really bad. It's coming down the actual road itself, and you like it's hard to even see what's going on. But it's at this stage, it's at that moment that you hear a crack of the rip and a roar of a lion.
Oh my god.
As Leandrus leaps out of the alley, the massive lion, with his collar, leaps out of the alley and attacks Josh.
Oh, joy!
But he doesn't attack. Well, openly.
You know what we didn't do?
How far away are Leafy and I, just out of curiosity?
With the mayor.
Other side of town?
Meeting with the mayor.
You know what we
Other side of
didn't?
Well, damn.
You know
Not
what
a
we
huge
didn't
amount, but
do?
other side. Yes.
What?
We
Heal.
didn't heal.
And not
Oh.
everyone's really super hurt.
No, I'm not too bad. I'm
Yeah.
at 20.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty rough.
So Leandra just jumps out from nowhere, from essentially from an alley, and just chomps into Jake.
I'm being nom-nommed by a big cat.
with a claw
20.
attack. 22 to hit
Hits.
for 5 points of slashing damage.
Wait, the boars did more damage.
Doesn't matter. That's probably a low roll.
Probably.
Could be.
Yeah.
And Darling Danica's behind. And she moves behind Leandris without... This time, it's not the whip that you saw last night. This isn't... You can see that on her waist. She's also on her waist spinning a hula hoop. Again, not the one last night, but this one made of metal with blades.
That looks. What
And
the?
you see as she extends her whip out that there's metal interwoven into it. Sharp
Oh, that'll be a
pieces of
nice
metal.
whip to take.
Excuse
out.
me. Excuse me. What is this murdering going on?
As you dare show me up. And she strikes with her scorpion whip.
At.
As Jake, of course, misses this time. But now we're going to initiative Alpha.
Oh, great. All right. What would this be for us? Perception?
Perception for sure.
Could be perception, yeah.
You're way too happy about this.
You're way too happy. You absolutely were way too
I
happy
am-
about this.
It's like it's that happy rage where you're like, oh, I wasn't going to do this, but you've given me a defense now, and I will take it.
And
I'm
I
kind
will
of glad
also
Azzy's
point
not
out-
there.
I will also point out that Dell specifically was on the lookout for them going out in the town in the morning. I'm like, you go, I can't do this surprise. Split the party. I was going to do it at lunchtime in between. I'm like,
This
It's good that Azzy and
this timing.
it's good that to see the other young people of the team are not here because that means we can let loose.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Okay, we'll get that set up. Got the audios coming through, and let's get their initiatives. We are still missing initiative from
L'Oreal?
Mario.
Oh, sorry. I rolled it, but I didn't click my token again. Give me 1 second.
I'll just add
I got a 26, so I rolled really well.
I'm doing it now. 2-6.
I added it.
Leandris, who's already in combat. Using stealth for initiative, probably not the best.
Wow.
And then Darling Danica also using stealth. If she had like pissed off or something like that as her ability, that's what she's using. But instead, she's got stealth.
What would be? What would?
Intimidation?
Intimidation. We'll get to that shortly.
No! Oh no! That does not make me happy.
Actually, no. They go off. Leandris isn't separate.
Yeah, because Leandra is a pet from Danica, so it's
Leandra
the same rules as Leafy.
Exactly that.
And
So, here we go. Lyro, it's your go.
light them up.
I am going to spend 2 actions to cast Harm.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
So she has to make a basic fortitude save.
It's Danica herself, not
Danica, yes.
DC is not listed.
My apologies. The DC would be 18.
Possible, and she makes it. Oh wait, yes, she makes it.
So
She
she's
takes
going
half.
to take half of 13 damage.
Which we round up because I do. So 7 points of damage. As you draw the life force out of her, you see daggers in her eyes.
I'm just
She's
going
looking
to
at you.
hiss.
Her focus is on you.
I don't fucking think so. And then I am going to... I got some people around me to help protect me. I'm going to cast Shield with my third action.
Okay.
as this just glittering image of a golden shield with a wasp emblazoned on it appears.
I'm half expecting like a hand with the middle finger raised. You've had a special shield just for this moment.
This is very faith-based for Lieriel right now. Like, if anyone had pissed her off, maybe. But this specifically is the reason for her fate right here.
So, Darling Danica is, in her initial like yelling, she's like the roar and the Andrus, the attack. You faintly heard, get that upstart who dared to upshow us dared to upshow me last night.
Jake, be careful.
It's your go.
All right. Yep, it is my turn. I am not going to use the hatchet. I'm going to use my fire poi.
One action to light it.
Yep. So it's one round to light it. First attacking.
One action to arm it.
No,
Forward out.
No,
fighter.
his-
Fighter.
But you're
Free
fighter.
action to
Yep.
draw. So
Mhm.
first action is to light it. So is hearing that, I'm going to really show it off. And the first attack again. So second movement is attack Leonidas or the thing.
Oh boy.
Misses.
And I'll do my next action to Julian Parry. Since I'm fire poi, I've only got one of them at the moment, so it's a single-handed weapon. So Julian Parry is still can be actioned. So I'm at 22 AC.
Jojyre.
I am going to yell at Darling Danica and saying, "We're not trying to hurt anybody. Please
I
back
am."
down." Fair enough. And I'm going to try and demoralize her. So demoralize is going to be a 30 feet, so it's going to be an intimidation check.
Yep.
Versus her will DC. So let's go ahead. 18.
Passed.
All right, she passed. That's fine. I'm
No,
going
you
to.
passed, actually.
Oh, I passed. Okay, she is demoralized then. So she is.
Frightened one.
Frightened one. Perfect.
Yep.
All right, and then I'm going to use an action to take out my rapier, and then my next action I'm going to move forward 1.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
She orders Leandrus to kill that furry creature that showed me up last night. Ordering it to essentially attack Jake.
Mm-hmm.
So it has 2 actions. We'll do a claw and a bite.
Mm-hmm.
I just realised that you had +4 damage just your flat foot initially, but an 18 is a miss.
Yep.
And it's bite. Oops, that's the wrong one. I've got to do it differently. Gotta re-roll that. Missed.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled without the minuses. But it's second attack.
Oh, do we have mice as well because of dust on?
Range. I forgot to mention the range you have minuses. That includes
Okay,
range
cool.
spells.
Do they count as concealed?
It's not
Or
concealed.
is it just...
Just minuses to yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not doing full concealment for this. And it's her go. She's spent 1 action. She's got 2 attacks. Both on Jake. I've got here. Attack Jake because he showed you up.
Well,
Where is
nice to
it?
know
No,
that
no,
motivation
no,
is
no.
quite simple.
19 is a miss.
Mm-hmm.
A 7 is a miss. Lieriel.
I don't want to use
Wait,
all
did we hear
my
one? Did we
spells.
hear 2 voices, or 1?
It was just her.
Okay, no, I thought that.
No, just her.
Okay, sure. Okay, cool.
I'm going to be good. I'm going to cast Forbidding Ward on Do I want to do it on Jake and Landris, or do I want to do it on Jake and... I'm going to do it on Jake and Landris. So, Forbidding Ward. And then I'm also going to cast Guidance on him.
Okay.
So guidance, and we'll do these two as a
Yeah.
against each other.
So that's a +1 to anything you want. Oh man, I'm
But it has
so
to be
angry.
+1 to anything I want for the 1 round, is what you're saying. From what I can see.
Until
The
the
start of
yep.
the next turn.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Do
so
it during your turn,
Do it this
Cool.
way.
Which
or
is-
on a reaction.
my turn is now.
Your turn is now.
So 5.1 against the little kitty cat of 18.
Hits.
19, technically.
No,
If you
Well, you
wanted
can
to
choose
use
to
it
use it
then.
or not.
Yeah, you don't have to use it. Yeah.
Can I use it on... I can't use it to attack damage. I'm going to use it on rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could use it like on your second attack.
I'm
so it would
going to, I think.
bring it to a lesser.
Yep, so that's 6 plus 4, so 10. Because the fire point is on.
Oh yeah, I just did the fire damage. Yep. Yep. Still
And
there.
second attack?
Lion.
Second attack with the fire boy.
Miss.
That's a critical.
Oh, choose a card.
I'll take 2.
Take the middle one. It's the 2-1. Okay, you are
You
using
don't want to
a
re-roll
melee.
it?
It's already done it.
You have hero points.
I've already
It's
done
already
it.
done it. Thank you. Can you click on that roll critical damage, please?
Oh,
Yeah, attack me,
God.
isn't it? Oh, that's not what you want.
Okay. You take critical damage. Grave miscalculation. You critically hit yourself with the attack.
Which makes sense for a poi. So,
What happens on a critical with poi? With
Burn.
fire poi?
Oh.
burn damage.
You have
Persistent?
Now, yes, it is persistent. Now,
12 normal damage. Plus
can I
2
re-roll that
fire
damage roll?
You don't get to reroll.
I
damage.
didn't choose to re-roll on the critical fumble.
We never reroll damages. We don't. Ah, sorry.
Middle finger.
Yeah.
So 12.
Plus 2 fire, which is going to be persistent.
That means I'm at 1.
Oh my God.
Look, he's so incompetent he almost kills himself. Sets himself on fire.
I leave that pleasure to you. Oh, that's my second action. My third action is Jill and parry. Actually,
I will say this.
no. I need
If
to get my.
you
I need to do a
finish
roll. I need to
your-
roll an action.
If you finish your turn while on fire,
Oh.
you will take 2 fire damage at the end of
That's
your
why
turn.
I said. I was going to say Jill and parry, and then went, wait. I need to do this. So I need to do a. What type of action would be a pat myself down to get rid of the
It's
fire
just
damage?
An action.
I'll take an
Um,
action to pat myself down
I think there
and
is
pray.
a roll. I think it's a save or it's a.
It might be a flat check.
I think it might be a flat check. 15, I believe.
Okay, just roll d20.
D20 flat check to put yourself out.
Can I spend a luck? I'll use a reroll for that one.
If I was there, I could shocking grasp her because she's wearing metal.
This is
So
just
take me to 3.
I was just going to say, wait. No, don't do that. I'm just going to say, just wait, stop. Don't re-roll. I'm not taking your hero point off.
Mhm.
You've got guidance. Would you like to have
Yeah.
guidance on this?
Oh, yes, I'd like to
On
have
the
guidance in
14.
this. On the
Past your
14.
15, you're out. You put yourself out. You're on 1.
Little health.
1 health, but
Yep.
you're on 1.
Yep.
I'll get you.
This is no, not before they attack.
Not before they attack, but I'll get
Jojyre.
you.
How did things go from bad to really bad? Okay, so Jake! Why? All right. Well, this is terrible. All right, I'm going to actually take out a. There's a dust storm happening at the moment.
There's a dust storm happening.
Is it a strong wind? Does it count as a strong wind?
Oh, if you need to be strong wind, yes, I can class it as a strong wind.
Oh, well, I needed it not to be a strong wind.
Okay, then I can say no. But it's picked up the dirt.
Okay,
in this wind, so is a wind.
Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and try and.
Like I'll say, it's at that edge where it could be or couldn't be. It's enough to handle.
Yeah. Okay. I really want. I'm just gonna look up this rule really fast because I just want to know what concealed
Would you
specifically.
like to delay?
I would not like to delay.
Concealed means that you have to succeed on a flat DC 5 check in order to make your attack.
Yeah. That's what concealed does.
See, target you with the attack. Okay, that doesn't really do anything then. Yeah, concealed is it's just okay. All right then. If that's the case, I'm gonna go ahead and try and do some stuff. So where did my character sheet go? Oh, there it is.
Shift,
Okay,
double
cool.
click your character. It'll bring it back up.
Yeah, I just have a bunch of tabs open. So all right, I'm going to go ahead and feint Leandris. So that's going to be a deception. So let me go ahead and roll that. 27.
Yeah.
Nice.
Critical.
That's a critical success.
Yeah.
Perfect. So that means that it is flat-footed against all melee attacks, not just mine, till my next end of my next turn. And then I am going to we need to go buy potions or something. I'm going to go ahead and attack it because I don't think actually. Does Leandris count as another? It counts as another creature, right?
It's a creature. It's an animal. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go and try and demoralize Leandris as well.
You
Just
don't-
yelling
you
at
don't
it,
speak the
saying
same language, so
a minus
take a
4. Yes, I believe so. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if that would work. The intimidation.
Yep.
25.
That's against its will.
Will DC, yes.
-4.
That's another crit. Oh, -4.
Minus 4 is 21. 21. It's okay.
Not a critical.
So frightened 1, perfect. And then I'm going to attack it with my rapier. Because yeah, I don't have any spells. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack it.
+3.
This is 20. Yeah, so 29.
Critical.
Okay. So critical damage.
Only
That's
because of the pluses you just gave yourself.
Yeah. 14. It's gonna be that. And then that's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else. He's not dead, so.
Do you get your sneak attack?
Oh yes, sneak. Yeah, it's flat-footed. That is true. I did not do sneak attack for our last fight. All right, let's go.
And that's critical as well.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know how to play rogue, everybody.
Stack your
I really
debuffs,
don't.
people.
20
Alrighty.
points of damage.
Yeah. Stacking debuffs can be.
And the lion.
The line
Oh.
goes down.
Wait.
Oh.
No. Oh,
Yes.
Wait.
no.
What's the weight? What's the weight?
No, wait. It's not. Is there ferocity? There's a ferocity? No, it's down first.
Darling Danica, no longer darling, strikes with pure, horrendous ferocity, not at Jojyre.
What?
at Jojyre.
Not.
Even though Jojyre just killed her lion.
She doesn't care about the lion is the problem.
I know.
She cares about being upstaged.
Hmm. And that's why we left, because I don't pay attention to that stuff.
She misses with a 13.
Okay.
She runs.
Rise.
I'm not within attack distance, so I can't pop on a way out, which is annoying.
She has 30 feet of movement? Fuck her.
No, she's used one action to attack,
Oh,
2 actions to
yeah,
run.
And then she's using 2 to run. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck her.
Okay, sir, get her. She's made it personal. Go and get her.
I'm looking at
What
Oh,
is
you
the-
don't need to
what are
tell
the
me
cha-
this shit.
What are the chances? What are the chances that she runs into Azzy and Leafy on the way back to the group?
But would Azzy and Leafy just attack?
I don't think they would. That'd be
No.
hilarious, though.
We'd be heading back. We'd be
I'm
heading to
sorry.
the mill in this
You're
general
both heading
direction.
towards the same direction.
Is it my
No.
turn?
Yeah.
Yes, it is your
Yes.
turn.
Can I go? Okay.
She is, unless you're tracking, like, she'll be hard to find in the village, but you'll go.
Well, she couldn't have got that
Well,
far.
she's not. She's not got that far.
Yeah. So I'm going to
And
go
go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then, oh God, give me 1 second. Actually, wait. Could I go up, actually? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I go there?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to scream at her, "You can't hurt us, bitch." And I'm going to do a 2-action harm again. So it's a DC 18 fortitude save.
And she's at frightened 1, is that correct?
No, that disappeared at the end of her turn.
Alright.
I'll say that's a reflex. Let's do the proper one.
Follow-up question. Would
Oh,
would
shit.
Azzy and Leafy have heard Lieriel's shout?
Nope. Dust storm and sound as well. Yeah.
No.
No. They're 2 separate groups. You're in the mayor's office. He's talking to you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Talking about
We're
demons
being-
and dark alleys.
The intern like stopped us to talk about stuff and
Yeah.
dragged into gossip talk.
So how much damage was that?
11.
So half
Poor.
that. 6, because I round up. Hurts her, but unless you're pure going to chase her, movement for movement, she will.
I-
You are? Okay. So as Jake, are you going to chase? And Will, are you going to chase?
I'm going to try to sit Jake down so I can treat his wounds. Because he's looking rough.
Hey.
We'll take that off because it's been dropped.
Uh,
So the
I want to
is on.
chase, but
Yep.
I want to chase, but I have to be sensible.
Ask, are you good, Jake? Are you okay?
Actually, no. With the movement penalty this armor gives me, I cannot get there. So it's on Lieriel now. So I'll.
I do have 30 feet of movement.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Because
the
I'm
chase
an
is on
elf.
the chase is on through the city, through the town itself, and you meet up. You see, instead of meeting up, you see Azzy and Leafy in the distance, and you're running towards them. But as you're running towards them, and you essentially get together with them, you see that she's running towards her friends too.
I don't care. I'm chasing her. Like, I honestly doubt
Oh,
that Lieriel even
Oh,
sees them.
no.
What's
Like,
happening?
Lieriel is
Oh, no.
singularly
Oh,
focused on her.
no.
Let's reset this map, putting everyone that's hurt there, and we'll reset with a 3v3, shall we?
Oh,
Where's
boy.
Jake and
I'll get
Jojyre?
you onto the
I'm
map.
not saying I'm going to murder her. My plan is not to murder her,
On the
but
bright
I
side,
will
though,
get the last word in.
Just going to move you to, say, there, and
Like
to,
we were probably coming up from down here or something.
yeah, it would just, like, you'll cross, essentially, and we'll have everybody on this, and I'll get everybody's tokens. Just give
Oh
me a moment.
boy. Oh boy.
I have to get them from the other side of the map. The other stuff.
We were just going along our merry way. We just see Barling Danica run past and Lieriel.
I love that you chased because it turns what should be just a 1v, like a 1 versus the party to a 3v3.
I'm not intending on murdering her.
We killed
just
her
wanna
lion.
talk.
That makes me
I
happy.
just want to talk.
And she just wanted to.
I just want to
I
talk.
just want to talk. Takes out a knife.
Oh, see,
Oh.
they're so tiny. They couldn't
They're
do
not-
anything.
That was supposed to be on the
Oh, look, I'm drinking tea. I want to watch this.
So there we have to get the others up as well from the front screen. Oh, I'm super zoomed in from that.
While this is happening, can I do a medicine? Can Jojyre and
Yep, you
Jake
do the
do a
medicine.
medicine?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assist you in that.
What's your medicine, Jojyre?
It's not great.
I'm at 4, so
I'm only at 1. I'll just assist you.
all right, assist. So you have to get flat 15, and I'm going to do my medicine. And what's the check for that?
That's not. I'm not helping. Oh god. Oh god.
I'm going to re-roll this, please.
Not a critical failure.
I'm actually gonna reroll mine too. Actually, I have to help. I need to help.
Okay.
Perfect.
We are going to be using. Let's go.
I wish that more of my stuff involved attack rolls, purely because I want to use all of my hero points on bringing her to her knees,
So both
and not
MLP
in the fun way.
and Jojyre rerolled.
Oh, well, shit. I was completely off guard. And I forgot to select my token.
Again.
Oh, no. It's initiative. Right.
So
There you go.
yeah,
I
my
fucking wish
heal
I had
didn't go
that.
off.
Okay. So the heal didn't go off, but you did actually spend your hero points for that because healing is not something you can just keep on trying. You have to wait
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So
No worries.
we'll bring
That's
back
why I
the
did hero
companies.
point.
Yeah, that's. Bring back the hero point, and we'll do.
I'll heal you when I'm back to myself.
I was going to say,
Oh.
Lyle, if you wanted to do instead of perception, you could do athletics, because you are chasing more than detecting them.
Do I have to? If I'm
She's doing
Yeah.
that too.
okay.
Maybe intimidation.
Give me
Maybe we could
just a second.
She's doing the same thing. She's having to do.
No, I can do athletics. I'm bad at it, but I can do it.
Has it
it's
been
just a
10
straight
minutes
roll.
since the ball fight?
It hasn't, but this
Yeah.
is
Oh,
happening.
natural one.
Like,
Oh, I went from a 26 to a 1.
I'm trying to find her athletics. It's not good either.
I have a +0.
They're just both chasing each other very slowly.
You
Out of
Wait,
you
to
breath.
really mean that I can't use perception to keep track of her in this busy
No,
town?
You're essentially keeping pace with her, but it's more. Of a,
Couldn't-
she's rolled a 1
So
too.
what you have a what +0
Wow,
to your
really?
athletics? Can
She rolled a
Yeah.
1 too.
just use the same dice numbers? Got
Oh,
rid of
wait. I will
a
spend
new
a hero point. Can I
Ooh.
spend a hero point?
Hero point just for initiative. I'll let that.
That's a roll. That's
Also-
a thing that I can do.
Also, the time to take the boar to the butcher and get the meat cut up, it must have been 10 minutes.
Yeah, but this is
16.
that started after the butcher.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So it's been 10 minutes since we fought the boars.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah, okay, so I get my focus point back.
Oh yeah. I thought you were like 10 minutes since you just did that combat. I was like, no.
No.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
I've been chasing her for 10 minutes. Thank goodness.
Yeah, okay.
L'Oreal works out.
Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't. This is motivated by pure rage.
Spite is the strongest emotion.
Oh, would you look at that?
On the upside, they're not ready for a fight because they're not ready for a fight. She was.
it. We're
But
not.
their initiatives were way higher than
Oh.
those that are. So let's open the map up again.
Oh, but now it looks like we jumped Danica.
A little bit. It's okay. My plan is not to murder her. I've told you, I just want to talk.
We'll see.
With daggers.
No. I'll just talk. It'll be great.
Okay. So we start off initiative again. Jellicoe Bounce Bounce. Yes, that is his name. He starts moving forward and starts picking up juggling knives. And starting to juggle knives in a pattern.
Point of order.
Yeah.
Lieriel, did you spend your hero point to upgrade your initiative?
Yeah.
Okay, then you need
I
to update
didn't-
your turn order.
Sorry. I didn't update it on the turn order. I just rolled it. I
Okay.
should be above Leafy.
That's okay. That makes a big difference.
It does.
Cool. So Jellicoe starts. He starts moving forward. And he starts drawing knives and starts juggling knives. You've seen before his accuracy in throwing them. And moves in front of Darling Danica. Actually, no, doesn't move in front. Just moves, stays there. Victor. Victor lights up a torch. And imbibes something. And again, he's waiting. Lieriel, it's your go.
Yeah. I will spend 2 actions to get to Danica. And I will just grab her and yank her around and say, "You cannot hurt us. Come anywhere near us again, and we will end you." And I will push back off away from her and just glare. I feel like grabbing her was probably the third
Would
action.
you like to roll intimidation? By the way, I'm just saying this.
Sorry, I have to wait for my sheet to load.
I'm just saying this. I'm classing the grab as not a threat attack, which you just told them instead.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't triggering.
Yeah, I'm not
the
trying to
effects
grapple
which they've
her or
got prepared.
anything.
They got held actions here.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yep. She spins because essentially she was walking, like everyone was going back together. She spins on her feet and is like, "An eye for an eye, little one. Now it's my turn." And now we're going to get into combat. Leafy.
Okay.
Take that.
Okay. So I'm just trying to pick between. So there was the time I was going to use.
To add to that, she's looking past you. Down the
She's
alley.
looking past me?
Essentially, she's looking past you, knowing that, like, she passed your friends.
Run. Bear, run. Also, cuckoo,
Okay.
cuckoo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I said it before. I genuinely don't think that Lieriel noticed Azzy
Yeah.
and Leafy.
Mhm.
Otherwise,
She
Lieriel
did.
would be horrified. It's Del that's horrified.
Yeah.
Because I think Lieriel was too laser focused.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm going to. So Leafy's going to. Let's go here. And Leafy's gonna, as we're going out, it's like, Lieriel, get away, and I'm going to use, where is it? Hydraulic push on Darling Danica
Fuck.
to move them away.
Man, that's an insane.
I almost took it.
So an attack of 18
Yeah, to
hits.
hopefully try and push Darling Danica back a bit.
And hopefully the water helps with whatever the fuck Victor's about
So
to do.
what's the So it's only targeting her though. So she goes
Yeah.
5 feet, and she has to do a saving throw.
Cool, fourth.
Oh no, it's not. Sorry,
Yeah.
she goes
It's
5
just-
feet. If you did a critical attack, it's 10 feet, and she gets 9 points of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I rolled 9 points with 3d6.
Wow, that's a 3d6. I wasn't watching that. Wow,
Wow.
that's insane. But as you do that, dagger gets thrown,
At who?
and skitters past. I wish I had rerolls myself. That was a 2.
At who?
Oh, at
This is
Leafy.
important. Okay. Fuck.
That was the held action. Anyone that attacks.
I know. I was just hoping it was going to be me that it missed. Because I have a thing.
You have anything? Anything else? That was you moved. You did a spell.
Yeah, it was a 2-action spell,
Okay.
so.
I see.
I
You
move
saw
up.
a juggling dagger fly past Leafy with force.
I move up.
You would have heard Leafy yell for Lieriel to get away.
So that'd be 5, 10, 15, 25 to get there. What's going on? And I kind of instantly look at the situation, see what the vibe of the situation is, and Darling Danica is just within 30 feet. There's 2 actions. I don't have I don't have anything else. I can't target more than 1, so I'm just gonna and use produce water.
Okay.
And using, actually no, it can't do it for cantrips. So. 27.
Roll that crit damage.
Thank you. And she takes persistent damage from a
Wait,
crit.
no. It's a
Wait.
missile with this. Is not a crit
Oh.
by 1.
What do you mean? What?
With
It's-
With
Dust
this
storm.
with the dust storm, which the idea is we're having like -1 to all missiles in range. It's only a 1, but in this case, it's an important 1.
That 1 makes it not a
So,
crit.
yeah.
That 1 makes it not a crit.
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh no, that was critical damage. Well, never mind.
It's the 6.
It's 6 damage.
Yeah. You
And
can
no
see the
persistent
outline.
damage.
You can see the outline change. And that's your movement. That's a 2-action spell.
And I suggest you stand down. And it just crackles with force, electricity, and elemental magic.
Darling Danica says, "Take the little one, or the bear. Either one's good for me." She moves forward, whip at her side still, both of them, but her hula hoop in hand.
Oh no.
In both hands, she strikes
At me?
at you. It's going to be the second damage, not the first one.
Oh god, is it a crit? What?
Only 2
Wait,
points.
does the
So it's the
does
second
the
one.
first attack miss me?
The first attack
This
misses
is
you with
important.
15.
Okay, the first attack misses me. I'm using my reaction to cast Sudden Shift.
Sudden shift.
So
Yeah.
I am concealed. She has to make a flat DC 5 check to see if that second. Well, first of all, she might have to move. If her first one was the whip and the second one wasn't the whip, she might have to move again.
Right.
And it's a flat 5 check in order to make it first.
So she doesn't. Sorry. It wasn't a whip. The whip's at a hip. She was using 2 hands on the blade of hoop to swipe down at you with the blade.
Does
of
it
the
have
whip.
range?
It does not have range.
I'm out of range then, baby.
She uses her third action to spin it around her body. Which means she can draw a whip.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's her turn.
I've been waiting so long to use that
Cool
spell.
ability. That's a really cool
Mhm.
spell. Bounce. What can he do? He can do some weird ass crap. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting to use this as a group attack. Because why would you?
You've pissed
Okay.
off a worshipper of the
revenge
goddess of
cleric.
revenge. So yeah, you should have expected this.
This is terrible. Here's the thing. I know that this is probably a fight that we absolutely cannot win. And so my full intention is to run, but I could not run without saying.
Bounce
Down on the roof?
jumps up onto the roof
Oh God, fuck.
and has clear sight on the battlefield. Still juggling with his knives. Now only with 4. Starts throwing them down at Blueberry.
I'm gonna feel real bad if I get anyone killed.
22 to hit Blueberry.
No,
3 points of damage.
3.
Now he's only got 3 daggers in the air. Victor moves up to here.
He's gonna get all of us. Motherfucker.
Torch to mouth, breathes fire.
What roll do we have to make? I'm assuming
just trying
it's
to
a save or
see-
not a-
So it's a reflex.
Or
I've got to see a range here. I've got a reflex save, that is.
Azzy, you're 20 feet away.
Gets everyone. 20-foot cone.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yep.
I'm gonna
that's
spend a
good.
hero point to re-roll that.
Okay, down to 3.
Do I have one left?
Oh come on!
I'm gonna spend a hero point to reroll mine as well.
Okay.
17, better, but
Okay.
probably not enough.
So, Leafy, someone must have watered you really well this morning because you're the only one that passed. So I
We'll
had
say
to-
that I maybe took cover behind the building that I'm next to or something. I don't know.
I had to use that one.
Got a little
Um,
singed, but
I've just got to
Guys, I'm gonna die.
because it doesn't through.
Go down with this.
Wait,
17 points of damage.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm out.
No, wait, no.
17.
I was reading the reflex. 15 points of damage.
I'm still out.
I'm
if
on
you
3.
failed, half that if you passed.
so is it half round up or down?
I've been rounding up for everybody.
So 8.
I know the rules say round down. I'm used to rounding up.
So 8 points.
Lieriel's initiative moves.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank
Well,
you.
I'm actually pretty sure it was already there. Oh wait, no, because it goes
go above.
before. Okay, I go above. Yep.
So initiative moves. That's his actions. Leafy, it's your go.
Well, first thing
Really ominous music right now.
First thing I'm gonna do is cast Stabilize.
Mhm.
Oh,
Do you have heal?
heal might be better. Actually, hang on. Can I take that back?
I'll allow you for your.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Yes, you can do it.
When it comes to heal for
The 1 action is 1d8. The 2 action is 1d8 plus 8, and the 3 action is 1d8, but in a radius of 30 feet.
So for the 3 actions, you get all 3 of us.
But
And Blueberry.
I
But
think
for 2 actions, you could heal more a single target.
the 3 action might be indiscriminate. It might heal them as well.
I might do a 2 action for.
All living and undead creatures in the burst.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a 2 action
Okay.
for Lieriel, which is what 1d8 plus 8.
Yes.
Yes. So
12.
12. You get healed by 12.
You no longer have.
Coincidentally, the same number of hit points that I had when I went down.
And I'm going to
Before.
But now you
point.
have a wound.
I'm gonna point down this way and tell Blueberry to run to the others.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's where the others are, just because that's the direction
So if they
Lieriel
came
came
through,
from.
you don't know how far they've ran, but that's
Yeah. So Blueberry's turn is going to be spending 2 actions to run, which I believe Blueberry has
And movement.
35 feet. So, so what is it? Oh, that 20. You can get there.
There you go. Azzy, it's your go.
I am going to throw out my hand and say, Lieriel, get down! And I will cast.
I'm already
Gust
down.
Of... Yeah, I know. But I say,
I'm on the ground.
Watch out! Watch out! I will cast Gust of Wind. And I need Victor. Lieriel, you have to make the save as well, but you're already prone, so I don't know. The effect is to knock someone prone, unless you crit fail.
So you still have to do it,
So-
just don't crit fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Proceeds to
of
crit
wind.
fail.
Also, the wind extinguishes small non-magical fires.
Yeah.
Love it.
I was considering doing that earlier.
Love it.
And
Oh.
Victor, Danica, and Lieriel need to make fortitude saving throws.
Oh god.
You didn't
12,
crit.
but it's not a crit fail.
The failure, you're already prone. Don't worry. You're fine.
My hair
21.
just kind of gets a little messed up.
Pardon?
21.
To
For
DC 18.
Okay, DC 18. So 21 is the roll. So Victor, Danica,
can't move
24.
against the wind. 24 can't move against the wind.
Okay, so they can't move.
So
forwards
they're still standing, but they can't move forwards.
Okay.
And then for my final action, I'm going to use Elemental Toss on Danica.
Okay.
Kobe.
Oh, this is and +1. I'm going to re-roll that because that's another fucking natural 1.
My goodness.
Only MLP actually takes the
Okay.
natural ones.
Not when this is literally we could die.
This is literally
Yeah.
life or death. They're
is-
literally going for Leafy's head right now.
Yep.
You missed.
16 hit, miss.
That was too tight around my throat for this stress.
You're close. That was really close.
But Victor's fire is extinguished.
Victor's fire is extinguished.
Could have just looked like
That
you were
is-
throwing some water to extra make sure of that.
Yeah, just yeah.
Darling Danica says, "Take one of them down. We need payback." And she runs away. All movement the other direction.
She's being a coward, basically.
She's on
What's
2
her
hit points.
movement?
She's just getting the way out. She's getting the heck
I
out.
know. I want to murder her so bad.
Actually, it's probably, I will
I
say,
shouldn't,
it's
and
probably
I
a good thing
won't,
that you
but I
chased
want to.
Darling Danica, because imagine this, but you weren't here.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's only played out
That's
because
fair.
is because of the
Because I
chase,
chased her. Yeah.
Yeah.
to bring you into the same thing. Because she was running back to her friends. So it's like, well, that's going to get really bad really quickly. So
I
at least
wasn't
bring the
gonna
other part.
attack her.
Yeah, I know. It was like there was held actions which would have went off if you attacked.
Yeah,
But
and I
you kept it.
didn't. I just again.
Anyway.
I just
Anyway.
wanted to talk.
So she runs. She spends all her movement running, all her actions running away, but she's telling them to get one of them. Like, take down one of them. Jellicoe, he uses one of his actions to pull out a juggling pin into his arsenal. And throws it down at Leafy. So where are we going to? They've got it called bowling pins, but it's juggling pin. 24 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah.
4 points of damage. And as it hits you, it bounces back at you. So it bounces back at him, and he catches it.
How? I have to
And he
ask
says,
how
I can
far
do this
away-
all day. And he does another, like this time he throws a knife though.
These ones, I have 3 HP.
Misses. And the knife scatters to the ground. I'm giving him penalties for the distance.
Yeah,
Okay.
also -1 for range as well because of
And the
the
range.
storm.
Yes, I know. Lieriel, it's your go.
I stand up. And I'm assuming because I failed, I also can't move against the wind.
No.
So I can't run backward.
Well, I think the wind. Oh,
Until the start of my next
Would
turn.
would you be able to step out of the wind and then go?
It's
You
okay.
can step sideways. It's
Yeah,
a line. It's a
I'm-
line
Because
going from
it's
left to
because
right.
the wind's going like that way. So
You can
would
step
this
out-
be
you can step
it still be
sideways.
windy?
Yeah,
It's
I'm.
not. It's just it's a 5-foot line.
Uh,
So you could step
I'm
out
just-
and then go.
is there attack of opportunities?
chill. I'm gonna stand up.
No,
And
there's
I'm
no
going
attack
to.
of opportunity.
And I'm going to say, leave us alone. Never come near any of us again. And I'm going to go back and Azzy and Leafy both look pretty bad. I'm gonna do a 2-action heal on Leafy.
So essentially, put the weapon away, which I'm not going to cost you an action or anything. And he's
I never had a
oh,
weapon
yeah,
out.
but look, hey,
Oh,
and
he
just turn
does.
your back on them and just heal and like, look, don't come after us, and I'm not going to attack you. That type of boost. Type, what are you trying to do?
Oh, I mean, it's a very like. It's not like hands up. It's standing
Yeah,
up,
but
saying,
the- yeah.
yeah,
truth.
it's saying, don't talk to any of us ever again. Again, I wasn't going to murder them.
There's
Might have
potential
murdered Danica.
Really?
I might have murdered Danica, but not in a like I know can see the situation. I would lose if I tried to murder them right now. So I'm, and not even looking back, just tossing the heel at Leafy.
Welcome in. I'm always.
Machiad?
Machik. Machikhead.
Machikhead?
I'm gonna fail, but I'm gonna try. But welcome in. Thank you for the redemption or for the donation for MrLiveProducer. You get 1 hero point back.
Yay!
You're not in the
Be glad I was in
game,
this fight.
but you're getting healed because you're in a bad way.
By
Yeah.
the way,
One or
Karsh,
2
I think
points?
I'm only on 1 hero point left
Okay.
from where I've been keeping track. I think. I'm bad at keeping track, but I know I don't have to because I saw that I had 2 and then I used 1.
Thanks for being honest. Sometimes when everything's going on, I'm missing, but I'm trying.
Yeah.
So just ignore the end. Machik. Okay, that makes sense. Welcome in. This is the revenge of losing to the. I was just saying, this is the revenge of losing to, of defeating the other performers in the duel the previous night. That's for you, Del. You're back to 2.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I shouldn't be rewarded for my reckless behavior, but I am, and I like that.
Can I get a diplomacy or an intimidate or something along them lines, please? Essentially trying to call a truce between them. You've got numbers, but you're injured.
Yeah.
And they're not.
I know. I know. I'm thinking about I wanted to make a case for deception, but it's really not.
No, you're seriously not wanting to fight right now.
I'm gonna do intimidation.
Okay.
15.
Would you like to reroll?
Yep. I can't even look at it. Give me it.
Is there go next?
16 is better.
Better.
And
So I'm back down to 1.
they both
I
step
appreciate it,
backwards
Magic
away
Ed,
from
because
the
otherwise
wind.
I wouldn't have done that.
Victor steps backwards away from the wind, indicating that he's not attacking. But he's watching you as he steps back.
Yeah. And I will glance up at Jellicoe.
Well, when it's Jellicoe's time, if no one else attacks, he will start bouncing back.
The wind is whipped up and around Azzy, and the dust is like cleared in a circle around him. He's clutching a wound, which is sparking with electricity, and he's just like.
Are you
And
okay?
he unleashes a charge he'd been building up just into the ground, which sparks and breaks off some of the cobble.
Are you okay, Azzy?
Yeah, I just turn around and rush over.
but I will be.
Oh God. Let me and I get out some things and I'm gonna start just in the middle of the street. I'm gonna start.
I'm gonna call for Blueberry.
treating wounds.
Get there closer
First
to-
time I've taken damage.
That's the first time you've taken damage.
Yep.
Wow.
Blueberry.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself before I treat wounds.
Blueberry was running, so it's either 50-50 whether you either pick him up here or pick him up there. Either way, it's up to you whether you can call him back or whether he finds the others first. So it's up to you if you want either one. I don't mind.
Either one works. I don't know. He didn't get far, so.
You think with how bad Darling Danica was, she's not going to try it again. At least for now.
So close.
It's alright. It's alright. I will cast a 2-action heal on myself.
What happened? Why were they attacking?
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I didn't think that you would be here. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, I need actually.
Danica and Leandris ambushed us. I'm so sorry. I didn't think that you would be here.
Sorry to interrupt.
I just wanted to
Moment.
tell her off.
It's okay.
Are you okay?
I'm kind of like sparks kind of and sort of seal the wound closed, and then I just
Okay.
use water to like soothe it.
Jake, we have to get back to Jake. He was. Oh God.
How about we say this is when Blueberry comes back with Jake and Jojyre.
Yeah, we can do
Like
that
the
now.
good
Yeah.
bear.
They're on the map somewhere. There they are.
They come running back. That sounds like a good point for them to re-enter.
Yeah, you can see Jake's not feeling the best.
Oh God.
He's walking with a big, very limp.
Just and I will do a 2-action heal on Jake. I probably I'm running out of spells, but I can't.
right.
I'm gonna spend some time healing Blueberry.
Because Jake's already been treated wounds, right? He's immune to that right now.
Correct.
I'm just gonna treat wounds on Blueberry because
She,
That's right. I didn't
say
go
she
down, so I
attacked
wasn't
you.
wounded.
Yeah.
you say she
Okay.
attacked you.
She attacked
Why?
Jake.
He doesn't like being shown up.
Is
She
that
was after
lion
Jake.
fucking dead?
Dead accidentally, yes. Murdered accidentally. So, yes.
Not accidentally. It
lion.
attacked us.
I mean, I wasn't trying to kill it is the thing I'm trying to convey, alright? It was
Doesn't
either
matter.
Jake
It's done.
she kept on
done.
yelling about an eye for an eye.
It's gonna
Yeah.
kill you.
She will try. She will die trying.
You're right about that.
Got us
Leafy,
separated. They got us. From now on, we stick together. The five of
Leafy
us.
just-
We don't leave each other's sights.
Leafy
Six
just
to
goes
count.
up to Lieriel and just kind of like puts a hand like on her cheek. I'm okay.
And Lieriel kind of returns the gesture. Let's just make sure you stay that way.
In the meantime,
drops a
it might
kiss on her
got the
head.
They got the
Aw.
better of us because they separated us. Next time we'll be together. If they try anything, it'll be the last show they ever put on.
Jake looks at Azzy with cocking an eyebrow.
Sorry.
This is the first
I'm
time
sorry.
that Jake has seen Azzy this miffed.
I'm sorry.
Azzy?
I tried not to get so
Azzy.
angry. But
We may make a follower out of you yet.
no. I don't want to go that path. I have almost been there before, and I did not like how that went.
Keeping each other safe, that's the first priority.
That's the priority.
Circus is family, after all. We're
I'm
apart.
sorry.
I don't think it's safe in town anymore.
Never been safe at all. People are dying like flies, so. We stick together, like all of you said. Like Azzy said, we stick together. We try to solve this mystery, and then.
Anyone need patching up?
Actually, I should probably, and I start winding bandages around my arm where like I block the fire, and I'm gonna do the aid medicine on myself.
I would appreciate some patching up.
Yeah, come here. I'll try and help. I will attempt to use natural medicine.
God, I'm just not doing very well.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Critical. That's double healing.
Extra healed.
Yeah.
Lieriel is like trying to bandage her arm, but she's like physically
18.
shaking. Oh man. Oh man.
I'm back up to full.
I'm at 14 out of 26.
Considering I got down to 3.
Ooh.
Done. I got there as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were going for
we were-
blood.
We'll end the
We were
scene.
both one hit away from being
Yeah.
downed.
We'll end the scene. That was scarier than I thought. It was supposed to be one versus the person that showed them up. Could have been any performer versus any performer of theirs. In this case, it just happened to be Darling Danica, who has Leandris the Lion. I had it set up for possibly Victor, with you walking past Nelly, and a fire burst comes out as the starting. If it was Victor, but that's just how it happened. Didn't expect it to be a 3-on-3. I didn't expect the party to be split. That's just how it happened.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
It
Don't
just
be.
turned into a good role play
It really
moment.
did. It really turned into an amazing role play. It's like the hatred between the two groups. I love it. I also love the fact that there was like, hey, you just walk away. We'll walk away, and don't go near us. Like that type of. They had the advantage. They were all healthy, but you guys had numbers, so it was like,
Yeah.
let's just. On the upside, you now have lion meat to feed the animals.
Lion meat's not exactly.
Great.
No, this is very cathartic.
Isn't it like full of like
rancid.
pneumonia?
It's pretty
Karsh,
rancid.
do you know what's beautiful about lions?
The skin.
They're yellow. And that's exactly
Oh
my
my-
aesthetic.
Oh,
They
my
stink
God.
too.
the
And
pelt.
lion fur.
Oh, beautiful.
Do I have to
I love
commission,
it.
like the new
I
outfit with the lion
Love it.
fur, the mane?
The mane is like
it'll-
a scarf.
It'll be beautiful. I mean, I already have that stunning gold cloth for the lining. Oh,
Oh. You know what? I'll allow it.
And if it's the wrong shade of yellow, I'm sure. Sorry, if it's the wrong
We
shade of
can
yellow,
dye it.
I'm sure that you painted it.
Gifted
by
sub.
Little May. Thank you for the gifting sub.
Thank you.
To Amatius, I think. Amatius. I will not be able to pronounce that one, but thank you for the gift sub. I'll give everybody +2. That'll be for the next episode. They get to get all those. That brings some people to full, others just below. I'll get that sorted now.
Yeah,
Will's
mine
to
should
be full.
technically be 3. I still have an extra one on there from a random point, from what I'm seeing.
I want to keep playing.
I know you do, but we have a time limit, and we're at the time limit. And if we do something else, it's going to go way over the time limit, and you need sleep.
See, and Karsh, you thought we were going to get through the
Man.
orchard and the Mad
The mill.
Mug and the mill.
Yeah.
That was not
We were
gonna
like-
happen.
Never count that
I'm
out.
sure.
We're RP heavy here, and we love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're here for the RP.
I really love getting to talk to you guys in character. It's so much
Yes.
fun. And
Even on the break.
I'm, I'm sorry again for Lieriel.
I love it.
It's great though. It turned out great.
It's
Don't be sorry. It's character. It's roleplay.
And
That's
no
what we're here
PC
for.
death
definitely
this time.
interesting.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
tried.
You went for my character. I've already
No, I
had
didn't.
one character
You are
done.
out of blood. You were.
I went
You
for the
wanted to.
companion.
You want to continue the streak, didn't you?
I went for the companion.
Yeah.
That was
That being
he was around
said,
the
the
corner.
only reason Jake got so bad was that natural one that I took and
That
that
was-
But
card.
you took it.
So
Thank you for taking the
bad.
one
That's
card.
why. That's why I didn't take it. I was like, no, I'm not taking these natural ones. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, you could have gone down.
But it added so
It-
much to it.
It adds to
Then look
character.
what happened to what happened. in
Did.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
It does.
Sometimes you got to risk perma character death for shits and giggles.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like with his hit point pool, even if Jake takes the natural one, he's less likely to die.
Yeah, I have 18 hit points max.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that 15.
So, in the critical fumble deck, that's probably the one, like the critical fumble deck and the critical hit deck. The critical fumble deck, that's the one which I think does the most to a character. That exact one, which is you take that critical damage, especially when you roll so high for that critical damage, and you taking it. Like that's the one which I think has had the most ramifications. There is something with a save or die, which I've seen once. It's been criticals against others. That's come up like it's come up. There's also a triple damage for the critical hit one. Those are the ones which are probably the most extreme. That's the second time I think I've seen that you take the critical damage, and both times I've seen it come up, the player has rolled near max or max on the roll, even from max hit points. It just drops them down because like they're so low level.
There was a lot of nat 20s and 1s this week.
There
There
was.
Yeah.
were.
We still have the single. If you can see it there, that's the reset for the rules. So we've got one single card, which may be for this group, and maybe most likely is going to be for the Guard's Tale, because well, last week they
We'll have
didn't
more
get
to
any.
choose from.
But yeah, thank you. All our shows are on YouTube, so you can see past episodes there. Let's do our outros. Will.
Yes, hey everybody, my name is Will. I play Jojyre Vanrik, the fast-talking rapscallion, scoundrel kind of person. And yeah, today was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And yeah, a lot of things happened that I did not expect. Many death almost happenings. Well, actually, that's like per usual. Never mind. I did expect those things. But yeah, I hope today everyone enjoyed today. And yeah, that's it for me.
Emi.
Hi, I'm Emi Rabbit. You guys can call me Emi, and I'm playing Leafy, your was it?
Leshy
Fortune
Druid.
telling, Leshy Druid, and yes, that was a little stressful, but that was fun. It was fun. We got some really good roleplay moments this week.
Yes.
That was definitely lots of fun. You can find me over on twitch.tv/gathering nerds, where we do lots of multiplayer style content. But you can also find me over on my own channel, which is twitch.tv/Emi_Rabbit, where I play Minecraft. I've got some more free time coming up soon, so hopefully I'll be able to do some more Minecraft streams, which will be fun. So keep an eye out for that.
Awesome. Lorian.
There are 3 things a wise man fear: sea and storm, a night without a moon, and the anger of a gentle kobold.
Okay, that's
Interesting. There's some interesting. I'm excited to get into it. I've hinted. But yeah, lots of fun, and we'll see where this goes next. We're not splitting the party anymore.
I had to.
I feel bad because I feel like it's been my fault both times.
Well, no, because it was actually I suggested splitting the party.
When but like the repercussions from it in the running.
It's almost like that comes with revenge. I wonder where this might go.
Yeah. No, when you split the party, I had
Revenge
to.
arc. Azzy revenge arc.
I did want to make sure that there was a 3-2 split, and I wasn't going to attack. If Jake was in the 2 split, I wasn't going to attack because it would have been far too one-sided. Leandris is a lion. It could hurt. Really, really hurt. Even with only 2 attacks per round.
Yeah.
She's nasty herself.
I mean, I had to heal Jake.
Yeah.
Didn't I?
Yeah.
That's the thing that happened.
If Jake was only...
All happened so
Jake
fast.
was by
No,
himself...
you ran after her instead of healing.
All right.
And then
Anyway,
Jojyre
continue on
medicine
the
checked.
Next person.
I was going to heal, and then she ran. Hi, everyone. Wait, did Lorian do his? Wait, he did.
I have, yeah.
Hi.
I haven't plugged my stuff. Sorry, I didn't plug my stuff.
do that.
Plug.
SoundCloud, Apple Music, Amazon, Spotify, all you like, with Lorian Ross under everything.
And the audio for our Call of Cthulhu Master Nyarlathotep, the introduction movie, is by Lorian.
And for this show as
And
well.
this one.
Oh yes, that one
And
too.
this one.
Yeah, I'm forgetting. Because we spooked
That
the other
one. That one that we're currently running.
The other one so much. Get to this one too. Yes.
Hi everyone, I'm Del. I've been playing Lieriel, the Liberated, your Elven Aasimar escape artist and cleric of Calistria. This is interesting. I think at some point Lieriel might have to do some introspection on how much this desire for revenge is taking over her. But she was really hurt by the Celestial Menagerie, and I feel bad when that hurts things in game, but I'm really loving this. So please join us in 2 weeks for the next episode of this, but join us next week for Saints and Sinners, because that is going to be fun in its own way. You can't find me anywhere. I'm just here.
You find it, that's worth talking.
I only exist at this time on Wednesday evenings in the United States. All other times I discorporate.
Yeah.
NLP?
Hello, I'm MrLiveProducer, and I have been playing your accidentally set on fire. Jake is actually blazing fury, and I was delighted. Now I'm blazing. Makes sense. And you can usually catch me at my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MrLiveProducer, where I'm doing VR content and retro gaming. And yes, I'm getting back into Beat Saber again because my controls are actually behaving themselves for a change, which is weird. I know. Off
I actually
topic.
need to talk to you. I actually need to talk to you if you ever got those songs. Matt.
Oh, that's but to get
not-
replace
not
one of
before.
these, it's $200.
And it's
VR is
pink.
expensive, yo.
And it's currently pink. I
Yike.
love it
Yeah.
because of the green screen.
Yike.
Oh yeah. Oh my.
Oh yeah.
The green and the green. Anyway,
Yeah.
hi, my name is Karsh. I am a retired circus professional. I love this campaign. I love this interplay. We are going to be raiding a new channel to us, Carrion Comfort Studios. And the reason why we're raiding them is because they're doing City of Mist, but they're doing a split. I like City of Mist, but they're doing a Shrek. So they're doing a Shrek 2 City of Mist crossover, which I think is whimsical and lovely, and probably a lot more nice-hearted than what just happened in this supposed whimsical show. So that's why we're raiding them. So share the love. We do have a raid message. We come to share the love. Our hearts are warm and fresh. You can use that link in the Discord, in the chat. If you're not a member, don't worry about the hearts. If you are, use the hearts. That's it. We're going to have our credits. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.